I
I cannot speak Android, sir. Know not what you say. All right, we're up live. You can hear me if that's what you're. I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, you probably can't watch. Well, you can turn the bit rate down here.
still roll button.
Nope.
Okay. All right, I'm watching your Cheeto build.
This is too juiced for the Cheeto build.
Just need faster cast speed.
Wow, my links are all fucked up. I don't have a. I can't even move because my flame dash is turned off. I can't shock Nova shit. It's turned off. I fucked up. Oh god, I fucked up. How am I gonna fix it? What do I do with this? Murders at least.
First of all, I didn't vote for Trump. I could care less that
I'm
Trump
not saying you did.
didn't win the election. The thing that I
Okay,
care
wait,
about
wait,
is
hold on.
honesty in media, and that you
Wait,
got to
honesty
admit
in
that
media.
story.
Trump was saying the election was going to be rigged 8 months in advance
Yeah,
on his fucking
true.
tweet. He's going off like
What I was saying?
crazy.
What we can do is socially stigmatize them, and that is an effective form of rhetoric. After the civil rights,
Like it can be. I mean, certainly. I suppose you got to be really careful on who you pull the trigger on stigmatizing, right?
No, I give this the same argument all the time. I think when we stigmatize things, we assume people are changing their beliefs, but what's actually happening is we're just not looking at it anymore. I think that part of the reason why Trump caught everybody by surprise, me included, was because we stigmatized somebody that believes so much, we assume that no one else in society could have held them anymore, but that isn't the case. What actually happened is you just didn't see it anymore. And then when Trump came out, there were like 4 different points during his campaign where we were like, this is it. Like, he can't survive this.
today we'll be watching some. This was highly requested for weeks, but we didn't want to cover it because we had just done a Voosh video, and we don't like to do 2 in a row. And this is Vosh. Is he advocating for violence? I'm not sure, or he's at least advocating that the Republicans, if they control all 3 houses of government, that they will enact some type of LGBT genocide.
Yeah, should we get into it? You've covered this already, Destiny, didn't you? This is like,
Yeah, I sure did. Wait, also,
Yeah.
just hold on. I'm trying to figure out what I just signed up for.
That's not
I'm
fair.
not- I'm
He's
not-
already
Did
covered
you
this.
say?
Am I committed
What
to
did
like
you say?
an 8-hour show, or can I? Take
You
off
can
whenever?
leave
no,
whenever
you
you
yeah,
want.
you
See
you
my
can
name and it's like,
yeah.
oh, we're gonna be
Gotcha.
here for
Okay,
8 hours.
just making sure.
No.
Just making sure.
You
just
can
making
skip out, and thanks for asking ahead of time. At least you might want to say goodbye to us
No,
before
no,
you
just-
leave.
Yeah,
Just
just
making sure.
sneak out of the room quietly. Did you? You gotta join the watch together though, Destiny.
Do I have to?
Well, if you want to watch the video with us.
I remember all of it.
Okay. No,
He's gonna
Like,
be on
video
listening
games are
together.
serious business, okay?
just don't let the watch together link in your stream for heaven's sake.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
That,
just
that game
don't
looks
know.
kind of lit. Destiny, how is that? Is it good?
Everybody's playing it. Seems to be good.
What game?
The V
Like
Rising
V or
game.
something?
Okay, hold on. I'll join you.
Oh.
Mhm.
I'll join your thing. Where is the?
Thank you.
Oh, was it Rose? What's the Rose
Yes.
Wrist? Is that the YouTuber? So Rose Wrist is a bread tuber, I believe, who's responding to this video, and Vosh decides he's going to jump in and defend his take on this video to Rose Wrist. And I believe Destiny, you were in the chat.
Well, hold on.
Kind of-
Just because I want to, especially if I'm involved in Vosh, I want to make sure the facts are accurate. I thought,
Okay.
didn't Rose Wrist reach out to Vaush?
Well,
And he said he
I
I
wanted-
thought it was the other way
so,
around,
yeah.
but I'm not sure. So
Yeah. We like to get accurate facts here too. So I appreciate that. We don't want to, Vosh, if we're misrepresenting you in any way, I know that you would never misrepresent anybody on the internet.
Right.
So I would just like to formally, not going to apologize, but if we get it wrong,
acknowledge that you got it. wrong.
acknowledge that we get
There
it
you go.
wrong. Yeah, okay.
Anyway,
So the thing that I didn't know, Destiny, was did Rose Wrist ask one of your questions, or that was unclear to me?
There was one question that I wanted him to ask Vosh because I thought Vosh was being a little bit cagey, but
Right. So when he did ask that question,
yeah, he did, and he told Vosh which question it was. So.
what was the response? Do you recall?
I don't even remember the question.
Stephen, fuck all
Okay.
that politics
But
shit.
whatever it was unsatisfying.
Do a
so-
Last of Us 2 playthrough.
Yeah. All
It's
right.
not that bad, I promise.
So let's get into it.
let's get into the video.
NPR's Melissa Block reports.
Now, there must be an initial assumption here. Kindergarten to 3rd grade, that's so little. It's about...
So the name of this video is "Republicans Want Queer Kids Dead and They're Winning," and this is in response to the DeSantis "Don't Say Gay" bill.
There's a bit of an echo on the watch
Hey,
together. Is that
I see you in here cheating on me.
Zoomer or Rags, perhaps? I'm not sure.
I don't think it shouldn't be.
See that?
All right.
I mean, I have headphones in. Is there any
Knox,
other
where
way
you
that
at,
happen?
brother?
I have headphones in as well.
Yeah, I've had phones as well. So
Maybe it's you.
Maybe
No,
Watch Together
I didn't hear an
fucked up
echo,
again.
but
you didn't hear an echo?
no.
Oh, I
About-
did.
Just
You
look
have
and
the
see
stream
that
open?
box
I
lights
got
on the
a
video
question.
starts, and you'll be able to tell who's echoing if there is an echo.
Right.
Keep in mind, the real position that most Republican politicians have is that... Well, okay. Just, let's get this out.
There's definitely an echo.
Yeah, I do hear it now.
And it's definitely not me.
Okay, well, I don't hear an echo, which makes it feel like it might be me. Is it me?
Ah,
I don't hear an echo either.
it was you.
Oh, shit.
You a
Whoa, wait,
robot,
hold on,
nigga.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Come on.
It even echoed like after we paused the video.
the other guy said he didn't hear an echo, so fuck you guys.
Vosh was still talking.
Rag,
the other
stop
guy?
covering, okay?
Covering. I'm uncovered entirely.
I also don't hear an echo. I don't know what's going on.
You guys don't have like a stream open in the background or 2 watch together windows open or something, right?
I don't have any other stream open.
No, the guy the people that are saying they're hearing echoes.
Yeah, I do hear the echo. I don't have anything open.
Yeah, I don't have anything open either.
We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Maybe.
Hope so. for those who are being bothered by an echo, because I don't hear it, so I don't.
Let's try again. You
It's out of the way.
Might be better to search for it while it's going
Right
on.
to begin with, okay? Legitimately, most Republican politicians.
Completely fixed now. Whatever you did, it worked.
I didn't.
Doomer.
Know, so
I
it
don't
wasn't
think
me.
they care about trans people. Okay.
It's my
What Republican politicians care about is letting the world die to climate change by not doing.
All right, it's back, Doomer.
all right.
What the-
Wait. Doomer, mute yourself. Doomer, mute yourself for a second.
I don't hear any echo, so I don't know. I don't think there could be anybody in here echoing. Are you guys in another group call or something?
No, this is the only call we're in.
That's all right.
Hold on.
Legitimately, most Republican politicians, I don't think they care about trans.
Okay, wait. Okay, it's not Doomer.
I
okay.
do
Man.
hear it now. Now that I'm really
Where's
kinda-
Knox at?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
Steve.
filling my ears.
Destiny, mute
so
yourself
to
for like a
speak.
second on Zoom.
I think it's you, Sitch.
Wait. Okay. Here. Play again, and we'll see whose box lights up. Go.
Okay.
People. Okay? What Republican politicians care about is letting the world die to climate change by not doing anything about the oil, gas, and
It's Adam.
Only Adam's box.
Yeah, I
is
see
lit
Adam's
up.
box lighting up, but
No,
I
it
still
was-
don't hear an echo.
it was,
him all
um,
along.
It was Destiny.
I muted it.
How,
and
how,
it
it was
Destiny.
Adam's
Wait.
box literally lighting up.
coal
Yeah,
only Adam's
lobbies
box
that
is
they
lit
are
up.
bought out by,
But the
and
echo's
2,
gone.
cutting taxes for wealthy people. Now, those two
Okay, you can unmute Destiny. Did you mute him in the call? Okay. It's you. It's Steven.
How is this possible?
Wait, is it actually me or
It is
It
actually
is
you.
you.
Yeah.
my box isn't even lighting up?
I know, but you were
Maybe
muted,
maybe
the
he's
echo went
in
away.
maybe he's in the watch together as a
Hey,
the
Shep.
mic in the
Oh,
watch
yeah,
together.
yeah,
Oh,
you're
wait,
probably
I
right.
absolutely am.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Jesus. Fuck.
You're in 2 calls.
Yes.
This has happened before.
Oh, wait, is it? Hold
Hey-
on. My microphone and my webcam are not activated.
So I got a question
Gonna
for
be
you.
8 hours of this.
Do
Guys, just bear with. Just bear with.
know
us.
that
Also,
like-
if that was the thing, then muting me in this
You
fucking call
used,
shouldn't affect that either.
I got all
That's
this
a good point.
craft and
That's a good point.
Well, no, you're muting in one,
Right.
but you're still open in the other. But we don't hear the
Oh.
echo
But you
because you're
use
only in
it.
one. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. That's not a good point.
I have the. How
Wait,
do you
what echo?
can I-
What are you
use
hearing an echo
cookbook?
of?
Can I just?
I'm sorry.
Can I just?
We're
mute
hearing
him
it-
and
You're
watch
busy.
together?
Yeah.
We're
I
hearing
can-
echo
I can
of the
Google
watch
it up.
together, not of you.
So how do
Mute me.
you
Just mute me.
use
Do what
these
you want.
cookbooks? 'Cause if I select
accept.
them, it's like not highlighted to use. I mean,
Continue.
position
I know
what
there's 2
most
things I'm
Republican
not doing. I
politicians
haven't
have
crafted
is
anything,
that, well, okay.
and
Just
then
let's get this out of the way right to begin with, okay?
All
you know
right.
I did
Legitimately, most
couple of
Republican
those,
politicians, I
right,
don't
on
think
my
they care about
weapons,
trans people,
but-
okay? What Republican
so
politicians
I
care
have
about is
also
letting the world die to climate change by not doing
Definitely.
anything about the oil, gas, and
all these.
coal
That's true.
lobbies
That's
that they are
definitely
bought
true.
out by, and 2, cutting taxes for wealthy people. Now,
was
those 2 positions are
consumable,
really
that's like
bad
post,
politically if you are
I have
So,
all these
I wanna play
smithing
this-
That's just
stones
like
or
it?
whatever,
For a minute
and I guess
before
That's
It's
all
like
they care
in-
about, Rag. Shut up.
You
Well,
know,
no, just
like get a
this is very
blacksmith
interesting
and then
because this
give
is
them
right as
like-
the Don't Say Gay bill
yeah.
gets passed,
So
and he's kind of saying, "Oh,
I
Republicans
guess I
don't
gotta find out
really
where the
care
damn
about the trans
blacksmiths
issue."
are.
And you'll see a month later, this transitions into Republicans are going to enact an
Hey, nah.
LGBT genocide.
Yo.
So I just thought
Right.
that transition
Question.
seems.
So I have all these 2. I got a couple questions. So I haven't crafted a damn thing,
My
right?
headphone just
And I
fell out.
had-
Wait, repeat what you said in the last 2 seconds.
Said I haven't crafted anything in this game,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
And I have a couple of books that I found,
Yes.
but I don't know how to use them or how do you equip them
Sure.
or what.
I'll
do you
break all
have
this down
do?
to you. So when you first start the game, you'll meet the first merchant you can buy stuff from right at the very beginning of the game at that church. You remember where that's at?
Not offhand, but I guess it's at the bottom of my map, right?
It would be, yeah.
Okay. First off, can you find like
It's called-
blacksmiths, this and that and the other at the round table? Are they in the round
Can
table?
you find what?
Are all the crafting people, blacksmiths, etc., at the round table?
No, they are some blacksmithing, selling, crafting people at the round table. Not all. They're all over the place. You have different ones.
Okay.
Certain ones can do different shit too. So, but for now, I think it's
Okay.
called the Church of Miria or Site of Miria or something, or maybe Church of something. I don't know. It's a church.
All right. Let me see.
Right when the game starts, that's where you have to go. You talk to that merchant, you have to buy the crafting kit.
All right. Where would that be? I wish they had a search function in this map.
Can you open up your, just share your stream?
Yeah.
I'll just kind of walk you there.
Be this one.
Okay, go left.
Tell me if you see it.
Just go straight left.
Right, left.
With your cursor, slide left.
All right, hold on. Gotta get back in the screen here. All right, slide left.
Up. Yep.
Church of Allen.
Allen.
All right,
Yep.
so the beginning of the map is right there in the middle.
Yeah,
right?
that one site run underneath that where you clicked was where you start the game.
Okay. Oh, I think I just remember it by the ribbon on the map.
And then,
Right,
that
so
guy
this
right there.
guy?
Yep. Talk to him. You'll see a crafting kit for 300 runes. You're gonna go ahead and grab that. The books that you collect automatically get like absorbed into the crafting kit. It'll just be there. So
I can't hear you when he's talking. Excuse me. Okay, so I gotta buy.
Yep. You see it right there on the.
And,
Nope.
oh, it's
Slide over to the right. All the way to the right.
Oh, I didn't pick up my runes. Okay, so I need to buy this, right?
You can buy all those books underneath it, those pages. Crafting books if you want them.
All right, so I have some of this.
You
Like
you don't have to use
Warrior.
those books. They just get absorbed into the crafting kit. And then once you do it, all you have to do is hit start. Hit the start menu.
Okay. I didn't. I died. And
Just go ahead and
just
start real quick.
Am I gonna lose my runes because
No, they're still
I
there.
just came over here? So my runes are still where they were.
Until you die again, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Permanently.
All right. So this menu.
Yep. If
Or
you hit
this
start,
menu?
nope. Oh no. Go back. Yeah.
All right.
You see it says item crafting right underneath equipment. That'll be
okay.
that'll light up and then you can craft it.
Okay.
It'll just list everything for you. It's just real simple.
All right. Cool. So that's the guy I go to get to, and once I have the book, I don't need to go somewhere to craft.
Nope. You can craft right
I
there.
just craft
You can
it right there.
you
Alright.
can craft while you're running around. Actually, you don't even have to stop
oh.
moving. So you can craft her in
Oh,
PvP.
cool.
It's really nice.
Oh, all right. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The second thing would be, where do you go? So I got like honing stones or something.
I'm not sure what that is. Might have to just Google that one.
I'm sure they add like damage or something to your weapon.
Oh, you're talking about that's how you upgrade your weapons. If you go to the blacksmith.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
And so
you'll collect those as you go around. There'll be tons of different ones, and they're numbered, so you have to kind of find them or use them in order. You can find them in different orders, but yeah, you kind of use them in order.
oh, okay, because I got some that are like higher levels than the others.
Yep. And some weapons will take like shimmering stones, and some will just take regular normal ones.
All right, and that's how. So is it advisable to
Once you find
upgrade
the weapon you want to use, go for it.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, weapons like certain levels.
Yes,
And you
weapons
really wanna
level up
save
as
them
you
for-
upgrade them.
No, but I'm saying, are they certain levels, and you want to like not waste your honing stuff on lower items?
Well, it's preference. So it's just really what you want to use. Later on in the game, are you asking me, will you find better weapons? Yes, of course. But I mean, it just is what it is. Like, you should just enjoy yourself right now, man. This is your first playthrough. Like, don't try.
Well, Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how you do all this stuff.
Well, yes, you will run out of certain stuff sometimes, and yeah, you can't upgrade everything necessarily all the time, but for the most part, you're gonna be fine. You can like just pick whatever weapon you're gonna kind of run through most of the game with, upgrade it, and then you'll find better shit, and then you can upgrade those things later.
Oh, okay. But you'll constantly be finding these materials,
Somewhat, if you
the
know where to look,
stones
but you
and
can go
stuff.
to Google, you can go to YouTube and look up where to find like all the best, like find them all, and you can do like a run and go find a whole bunch and stuff.
All right, so I'm just gonna drop back down to
Um,
this one.
you want to ask me a few
Sure.
more? Because I'm streaming and we're watching a debate, and I'm about to like,
Oh,
kind of.
I'm so sorry, dude. I didn't realize.
Hey, it's all good, brother.
Oh,
Nothing to apologize. I just
no,
want
no,
to,
no.
since the
No,
VOD, I want to have the debate like a concurrent thing on the VOD. So
yeah. No, I'm good now. I just
just
was
ask if you got
stuck,
to. I'm chilling. I'm still chilling. I'm just gonna be like not talking as much.
right? Oh no. All right, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, man. I'm here.
Appreciate it.
Just ask.
Okay.
Very extreme.
So they went from not caring to being like, we have to get rid of all these people.
Well, like he's saying they don't care. They're just going to use it cynically for
Yeah.
ulterior purposes. And that transitions into the genocide. So,
All right.
Okay.
I would imagine most of them are like what? Like I bet a lot of people are just apathetic to it. It's just not something that they generally discuss or hear about or talk about.
well, I mean, I think people care about the gender identity being taught in school and things of that nature, more so than other issues.
All
Yeah,
right.
I think there's a
So that
fear
helps.
or worry about like stuff going on in school. I think that's a really easy thing to get people worked up on relating to gender stuff. For some reason, you can't do it with mass shootings, but you can. do it with
That's true. Well, there's the fear. There's the
Yeah.
fear that they're gonna have their children be trans,
Something like that.
essentially. But
Well, there is also the fear that they're being taught an untested ideology. This idea that, gender assigned at birth is a pretty radical idea for a lot of people. And I don't think that's really been scientifically vetted. And I'm not sure it belongs in public schools for that reason.
yeah, no, I agree.
So,
Explicit
but
about
that concern seems lost on people on the left, like especially Vosh. I mean, we talked to Matt Binder and Lance a couple days ago, and I mean that seemed lost on them. That people are concerned that their kids are being taught this untested ideology as fact. Which how do you have that debate if they don't even accept that's what they're concerned about?
The thing that was interesting to me when we talked to them was that not that it was untested, but they don't even see it as being a political question.
Right.
They're like, this isn't a
Right.
like we said, we don't want politics and things of this nature to be taught in schools, and they're like, this isn't political. This is just civil rights issues, and it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Anytime the word politics is invoked, it's a little weird because I mean, like technically everything is political, right? Really?
Well,
No, not. I mean,
wouldn't say
not
that.
really. Yeah.
I think
mean,
so. Unless we're moving out of like once you've left like physics, chemistry, and math, like what you teach in every history class is going to be political. What you teach in every sociology class is going to be political. Like sex ed is
Well,
political.
those are political topics, yes, because they have to do with social arrangements. But if it's something that there is no, like you said, like math isn't generally a social topic, so it isn't political because there's no
Although-
moral component.
Kind of, yeah. But then even some conservative parents can turn these topics into big political ones as well. Like Common Core, for instance, is something that people have really strong feelings about.
Sure.
So yeah,
But chemistry is not, and reading is not really. Well, I guess maybe you can
so like yeah,
voice that.
I learned a
become
saying
political.
I like a long time ago, which is political things are things that I don't like, which basically means that like if you don't like something, it becomes political. And I think that's a good thing to keep in mind because there's a lot of things that don't seem quote unquote political, but what might not be political to one person, if another person disagrees with it, it becomes political, Not to get like too hardcore, but even for something like chemistry, if you've got like a flat earth creationist, that's going to be a political topic, or evolution will,
Sure, totally.
Yeah. There's a lot of contention around almost fucking everything in the United States. So yeah.
I mean, I think that's fair to say that anything you disagree with is political. And I guess when we've talked about this before, we sort of landed on that public education should be sort of based around being as uncontroversial as possible and fulfilling the needs as many people possible. And I think there's a good balance of yeah, I mean, like technically anything can be political, sure, but how many people are really flat Earth creationists versus?
Unfortunately, I
not?
think in the United States, isn't it like a decent chunk of people, like over like
I don't
10, what isn't it like
flat earthers or creationists? I guess we conflated.
Well, in terms
them,
of
but-
creationists, I think isn't it like 46% of Americans? Fuck, I don't know how old this data is, but I thought it was like past 40% of Americans still believe in like God creating shit. So yeah, I'm not trying to say that like some things are clearly more controversial than other things,
right?
But I think it
'cause
behooves you to
the
understand
younger,
that
older split.
you can't just dismiss something by saying like, oh well, this isn't political, because I think that's a big folly that a lot of people on the left have made. We're like, oh well, this is an uncontroversial, absolutely established scientific fact, and it's like, well, from where? Well, from gender studies and sociology. It's like, okay, well, there's going to be a lot of contention here, and I think it's important to recognize that, because when you just blow past it and say, oh well, I don't think this is contentious, you kind of miss the whole field of people.
All right, just one more question.
Where are you at on that
books
question,
you get,
Dusty?
like
Yeah,
once you
here's the
acquire them, they
Gender ideology stuff
automatically
in
The,
school.
yeah,
give you the recipes.
gender.
Yeah, you don't have to
assigned
interact
at
with them anymore.
birth.
They'll just go
Is
right
that
in there.
like a thing in your
Oh, okay.
lexicon?
So
Any
I feel like
craftable item
everybody
that they
just
would have
tackles
revealed
these
or unlocked
conversations
for
like
you will
bullshit.
then
I think
become
the problem
available
is
as long as
that,
you have the materials for
I
it.
think a lot of the LGBT stuff has
Alright,
kind
cool.
of like ran away into
Thank you,
like
Nick.
very, very, very
Yes, sir.
activist groups, such that I wouldn't trust a lot of activist trans people to talk about trans issues now. So it makes it really hard to say like, where am I at on it? Like, I have my feelings and thoughts on it that I would argue are about as close to true as I think they should be, although everybody feels that way, of course, right? But some of the more kind of like radical conversations that feel like they're leading the dialogue sometimes feel a little bit wacky. Like anytime you got somebody talking about like xenogenders or neopronouns or like all this stuff, it's like I don't feel like any of that should even be talked about because it's so ridiculous. But like I don't know. It's gonna depend, I guess, on what the question is more specifically.
I get that.
I guess when
ahead.
it comes to a lot of the school stuff, I think a lot of parents have a particular desire to keep sexuality conversations, and I guess that would probably bleed into gender-related conversations to ones that they have with their kids, not ones that they kind of have this degree of separation with. It's got this personal kind of nature to it,
For sure.
I think.
Although I will say I'm super out of sympathy for parents, because it seems like, especially for boomers, like they just don't have those conversations at all. So like,
Yeah,
fuck
that's
you. If like there are so many girls that have like their first period that never even knew periods were a thing until they started bleeding around in class. There are a lot of boys and girls that don't ever get any conversations about STDs or birth control, like real conversations, not the ones where like if you smoke marijuana, get a blowjob, your dick is gonna fall off, like stupid shit like that. So it's hard to be sympathetic towards parents that are like, we want to have these conversations. Well, you're not. But I mean, yeah, they're complicated topics.
Well, I think they probably were comfortable with them learning that in, 5th or 6th grade, whenever it's appropriate, whenever sex ed is appropriate.
Yeah,
Well,
but
when
even
I
that
just
question,
weren't-
when is it appropriate, right? Because some people would say that like kids at 6th grade having sex or sexual feelings, that's fucking disgusting. So
Well, no, they teach them
Well, I mean, it's when
the
you-
sex ed. They don't necessarily assume that they're having sex.
Right. I mean, that's when
Yeah.
you start
Yeah,
to
like the
physically go
biology
through puberty.
aspects.
So
I mean, that's what it was for me when I went to school. I think it was like 6-ish grade.
Burning,
We got
dying,
to the
something.
biology
was like,
topic
oh my
of
God.
reproduction and everything, and we
Damn.
all got this note from the teacher that explained everything we're going to be talking about, and we had to get our parents to sign it that
Yeah.
they were okay with that, and then we
Right.
brought it back to the school and teachers and everything, and then we had all of that school stuff. So, and again, I went to Catholic schools pretty much always, elementary and high school. So
Wow. And they taught sex ed in Catholic school?
yeah.
Catholic
Wow.
grade school they did, but it was really bad for me. I don't know what it was like for you, but for us, it was basically like talking about how if you like, we learned about like shadow partners. If you have sex with like
Shadow
3
partner?
people that have had sex with 3 people, you're really having sex with like 9 people or 27 people every single time you fuck somebody. Yeah. So all
That
of our
sounds fucking awesome.
yeah. We learned the tape analogy where you take a piece of tape and you stick it on your arm and you take it off over and over again. You go, this is what it's like to try to bond with your family once you've had sex with multiple people. You can't
Jeez,
do it
wow.
anymore. We saw the pictures of like fucking like rotting genitalia. But this is Catholic school though. I'm hoping that
Jesus
public school's not
Christ.
I
that.
can't remember what mine was. I think we sort of delved into. I think because it was so long ago, and I legit can't remember a lot of it. Maybe it was because they didn't talk about it much, but I do remember seeing some of the pictures of that stuff they'd show. There was a clear, very strong encouragement that you don't have sex until you're married and stuff. Like
Is it? But aren't the pictures kind of good to warn people? Like this is kind of what you're signing up.
I mean, it
for?
depends on
depends
what the
what the-
conversation is around
Yeah,
the picture.
right.
Also, the
right?
chance of an STD, like making your dick fall off, like no, we got a very bad. I'm so embarrassed to say this, especially given my level of sexual activity. I think I was like 30 when I learned things about like chlamydia and gonorrhea that I didn't even know before. Like in terms of like how permanent these things are, or like do they clear up with like one bout of antibiotics? Like even for me, I didn't know a ton of shit. And like yeah, and then same thing with drugs too. We did like the DARE stuff. I was 30 before I finally like.
I
started
did
to do
DARE.
research.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So the way that we educate our children around these topics is so dog shit. And the problem with too, and people know this or they understand it even if they don't know it. Once you lose somebody's trust because you lie to them about some things, they're not going to believe you about anything. And we do that to our kids
Totally.
a ton when we talk about topics. It's so stupid.
How do you feel on that being said? How do you feel about the Santa question?
Which I don't like to lie to my kid ever. But I mean, some people like Santa. If
Based.
you want to do it, that's fine. But I think fairy tale shit like that is stupid as fuck. There's plenty of cool
No
shit
Santa.
to appreciate in the real world. Like why?
Buzzkill.
Flying Santa isn't real.
Fuck
No
Santa.
tooth fairy.
Jeez.
I mean, the presents just they're there. I don't know.
About them. So instead, what they do is they maintain power by keeping their voting base distracted by a non-stop series of culture war battles. They are meaning.
This is such projection, like off the charts here.
Distracting?
Well, it's not.
Why?
It's true, but it's happening on both sides. Both
I
sides
know.
seem to be focusing a lot on culture war issues that kind of
Right.
detract from not really having answers about a lot of economic problems right now.
Of course, turning the bill into "Don't Say Gay" is exactly what he's describing here.
Mhm.
Also, this is a huge mistake that a lot of people make on the left and right. People will say things like, people just care about economic issues. Like, they don't care about these weird culture things. That's a distraction. That is
Yes.
absolutely not true. People absolutely care about culture shit. The idea that it's just a distraction, you think they only care about economic issues, that is just, yeah, it couldn't be further from reality.
Yeah, I was about to say with the whoever the right wing Vouch is, would he or she be saying the same thing about whatever the Democrats might be doing? It's just a distraction. It's not really real. That issue doesn't really matter. It's just a distraction.
Yeah.
Well,
Most people understand on some level that like the economy is so complicated, it's hard to have an opinion about it, right? It's like,
Oh,
do I
it's
really
easy to
know
have an
enough
opinion
to?
about it, as I've discovered.
It is, but I think that's part of why people don't care as much. But with like culture issues, there's no barrier. There's like, it's
Yeah.
not like read 64
Great point.
textbooks. It's just like, you know, what are your
Yeah.
what are your intrinsic moral values, right? And then that just manifests itself as your opinion. So everyone
Right.
has an opinion.
They're teaching
true.
what to my kids? I totally understand.
Yeah.
Teaching economics to my kids?
How dare
Not
they?
in my school.
True.
Well, that's what was weird when we talked to Matt, is that that was basically his perception. I guess he seemed like he was kind of very much in a left-wing bubble about, why does anyone care about this culture war issues? Why don't they just vote about, public health care and things of that nature? And it's just, I feel like the left's never going to move. They're never going to gain politically if that's the attitude
Yeah,
they hold. They're never going to gain any pick up any votes. And I don't think it's true, because at least publicly, like a lot of Democrats are focusing on these culture war issues, and they're obviously doing it because they think it's effective.
Yeah.
You have to. It is.
Yeah.
People
It
are
is very effective.
people are far more likely to vote their moral interests than their economic interests, especially in terms of, unless you're talking about a huge tax cut. The
People
things
don't
that you're
even-
voting on don't really affect your economics very much anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of people don't know what's in their economic interest, so it's really easy to convince them that whatever
More
it is that they
money.
want is
Right.
Yeah.
going to be in their economic interest.
True.
And they are done expressly to distract Americans from the fact that their real positions are really, really bad. Now, Republican voters, I think,
That's an interesting. A part of me doesn't think that the secret, because they're in the castle on the hill and it's always lightning behind it, and they're like, all right, we need to distract our voter base because we're actually really evil, and they're gonna know we're evil if we don't distract them with these issues. It's like, I don't know, maybe they actually care, because I think that I think everyone on most sides probably actually cares about this sort of thing. You don't have to imply
Well,
they don't actually care, and they're
I
being
think with the Republicans,
nefarious.
it's more that most Republican politicians are still technically neoconservative neoliberals from like the Bush era, and they have to appeal to the sort of new Trump populist movement. And so instead of focusing on economic issues where there actually would be probably some pretty strong disagreements, it's easier for them to just focus on these cultural issues, which they would generally agree upon. And then like all these don't say gay bills or the CRT bills, they don't really like, it's very easy to pass these bills. It doesn't cost the government really much to do any of this stuff. So it's just, it makes much more sense for them politically to focus on this stuff.
And parents are reliable voters. If they can step in and pass some policy that's going to make parents happy, they're down to do that. They're
Right.
totally down to do that. It's like a gift.
Yeah, exactly. It's free money.
Care about trans people sincerely because they're told to, because they consume media, they watch news articles, or they watch news bits, they read articles, which are telling them essentially that the world is ending because children can think that they're the gender that they don't think that they think they are, so on and so on. Now, again, I want to be clear. I don't
kids
think
are dumb.
Republican politicians, for the most part, care about this stuff. I also don't think they care about the consequences of pushing down that road. Meaning that if this is just step 1 to 10 years from now, like police doing mass roundups and executions of trans people, I don't think Republican politicians...
Does he think that, like, is that a meme or is that something he's... like,
Rex,
he
have you
actually
seen
thinks
this
gonna-
before?
Well,
No, I haven't seen this sort of thing. I'm not super big political dog, man.
he's serious, but I mean, he admits he engages in gross hyperbole, his own words. So
Oh, okay. That's gross hyperbole.
I
hope the people who
I
hear
think
that
that
know it's gross
qualifies, yeah.
hyperbole.
Yeah. Because I'm like, man, I guess if because I don't know I don't know how crazy because I've heard I hear all the crazy stuff, but
I
when he
don't
says
think it's
something
hyperbole. I mean, maybe this is a spoiler, but like he's repeated these statements like so many times in so many ways, like to pretend it's hyperbole. I mean, it's not being taken as hyperbole if it is, right?
Right.
I might
some
have
people
to get
really
the
worked up
Tim
about
Pool.
that sort of thing.
I might have to get the Tim Pool beanie out here. I feel like we're drifting towards
The Civil War.
Tim Pool Civil War here.
Well, he spends the majority of the debate with the guy that we're going to watch just saying that basically the Republicans are going to become the Nazi party if they control all houses of government in the next election. So if he's speaking hyperbolically, he's being consistent
If he's
with
speaking what?
Hyperbolically.
Okay. that's fair.
Hyperbolically.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
politicians would care. Lead all the way down that road and back. I do not think they care that much. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, like maybe they don't care enough to do it. Like that seems more like
well,
they just actually don't care that much.
Well, that's what's even weird too, because he's saying like the Republicans are going to accidentally round up gay people. Like what? Or they're just going to do it. They don't care about it, yet they're going to expend all this energy to put the gay people in camps or something. Like this doesn't make any sense.
Well, I guess the implication is the semi-apathy of step 1 is going to eventually turn into full-blown like hatred and concentration
Well,
camps.
okay. Here's a serious question, because I don't know the answer to this. Would he consider legislation that would like block trans kids from transitioning as a genocide? Because he might.
Any single piece of legislation that does anything regarding trans people that isn't like completely 100% reaffirming them is genocidal to him.
Jeez,
Okay, well then, I mean that might clear up the confusion, right? Because
Well, no,
when I think of a genocide, that's not what I think.
He said round up, didn't he? Specifically. Wait.
And executions of
Like
trans people.
actively.
I don't think for consequences of pushing down that road. Meaning that if this is just step 1 to 10 years from now, like police doing mass roundups and executions of trans people.
Okay, so he says specifically mass roundup and executions.
What this implies is that there are meetings of police officers and SWAT teams who are sitting in a meeting, and one of them has the big whiteboard, and he's telling him this is what a trans person looks like, and he cuts through all the slides.
Yeah.
This is how you can tell.
We've got all the people with picker avatars from Twitter. We've got their
Yes.
addresses. Let's go get them.
Well, and Doomer, like, to my knowledge, there's only one state that tried to enact what you're talking about. They tried to say no kids are allowed to transition. It was Texas. And Vosh never brings that example up, even though it would be technically would be his strongest example. Though I guess it would also be undermined because a Texas state court blocked it on the grounds that it's probably going to be unconstitutional. So,
Well, that's probably why he doesn't bring it up.
yeah, I guess. But that's the problem with this conversation. He never brings up the specific legislation he's talking about. That's like the one step away from enacting the LGBT genocide.
Well, I think right now the legislation they bring up is, I think in Florida they're trying to remove trans people from the ability to do like Medicaid type stuff.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he knows that example or not, but yeah.
I mean, it's a problem if you think that he's trying to make a persuasive argument to a neutral, unbiased observer, but I don't think that's ever what he's trying to do, really.
It's preaching
I think
to an extremist audience now. Is his goal.
exactly.
Yeah, sure.
Seems that way with this kind of genocide talk. You generally want to lead up to that.
Ooh, I don't know. You don't want to go there.
Just
That's
jump
the
in.
joke. Is that you don't? Is that you don't?
Yeah, joke, sure, Rags. Yeah.
I don't think Republican politicians would care. They will lead all the way down that road and back. I do not think they care that much. It doesn't really matter the degree of sincerity they have on this issue, because this kindergarten to third grade thing is only a stepping stone to any elementary or middle school, to any schooling or public institution at all.
I don't know. That doesn't seem like some crazy unreasonable thing to say, to make distinctions between younger kids and older kids. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think a lot of people,
Transitioning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Really,
you should
many
make
issues.
distinctions. Yeah,
I don't
of
think
course.
that it's necessarily to jump to, this is just their stepping stone to the whole kit and caboodle. I don't know. I think that both sides and pretty much everyone can agree that there is some line in between the young and the old that we could sort of put some line on somewhere. I think it's reasonable to do so.
I think the only thing is that if we're talking about a line that should be put there, then the line should. I feel like the line should just be decided medically. I don't like the idea of like state legislatures trying to figure this out. Like, why? Why not just leave it up to hospitals? Like, it feels like a conversation that happens between like a doctor, a patient, and then like a child if they're involved, and that should be it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel though about there being sort of ideological capture around the therapeutic industry and the medical industry around trans issues? Like, there really aren't unbiased doctors. The doctors that are in this space are really political actors.
I mean, yeah, that could be a case, but then you fix the political institution. You don't bring in another political institution to regulate it, right? Because political capture obviously describes our political system too, right? Like, because doctors might be political, the state legislature is going to make these decisions. And then also, even if there is some amount of political capture, I would still want the right as a parent to make these choices irregardless of some state legislature. Like, if there's a decision that needs to be made medically between me and my child and a doctor, I don't want DeSantis standing in between me and my doctor and my child's health. Like, I would never, ever imagine any parent would want to have to deal with that.
But if you had, let's say you had Christian conservatives pitching affirmation care as like a way to deal with homosexuality, obviously we would jump in and say, no, that's wrong. Right? I mean,
well, Sitch wouldn't, but
what?
You were just echoing a little bit there.
I mean,
just
I
feel
think
like
that
if
once you hit like certain levels of like evidence for things, I think it's okay to say that this is something that like shouldn't be done anymore. So like, let's say that it was the case that we were a bit further along in the future and we were to see that like, hey, like these types of trans healthcare things don't actually help. Then yeah, we would say like, okay, well maybe this isn't something that should be, recommended for people. But I would still hope it would come from the medical institutions and not like legislatively. But
right.
Well, the state does. I mean, medical licensing boards and stuff like that, they're somewhat state regulated, right? I mean, sooner or later the state gets involved.
Does the state get involved in approving medical I guess you could argue like the FDA kind of does.
Sure, that's a state organization as
but
well.
still, the FDA runs like
Consumer Protection Agency is a
but these things run kind of independently. Like you might nominate like a head, but it's not like we're taking votes in the Senate to decide.
Yeah, it's state adjacent.
Yeah.
Well, I think you go to the Consumer Protection Agency if you, and this is with any operation. If you have an operation that you don't get informed consent on, you got a doctor that's just like, oh, this is going to change your life, it's going to be great, and it turns out to be terrible, then you would go to the Consumer Protection Agency, I believe, to say, listen, I didn't get informed consent, I'm suing this doctor.
Would it
medical
be easier
malpractice.
to get, True. Yeah, from a doctor, especially because hospitals in that whole field is probably very, very, they're used to having those kinds of considerations, maybe more so than the government? Would it be easier to get that kind of restitution in whatever form it is from a hospital or a medical organization than it would be from something that maybe the government has more fingers in?
This is why I think the informed consent is where this battle is really going to be fought. And I think this is why so many of the trans doctors are ideologically captured, because I think like sensible
Hello?
surgeons
Whoa.
probably see this coming down the road, and they just
Whoa, too
it's like a
loud?
nightmare
Too
for them.
robotic?
I don't
Still
How
robotic?
do you give
No,
someone
you could
informed
do-
consent when there's such little research on something?
Alright,
like
cool.
this?
I don't know,
think
that
a
the
lot
rest
of
area where I
legal
stopped
wrangling
to
is gonna
eat
be
dinner is a
coming down the line in
bad
the near
signal
future.
area, so
I mean, you can tell.
I had
people
to
that, like,
jump
stuff is
out.
experimental, right? I think wasn't that something
Alright.
that Trump actually legalized?
Did you get
Because
your
this is
answers
crazy, right?
question?
Trump
I mean,
thinks
your
that
your
if you
question
were facing,
answered
like, life or
there.
death circumstances, you had an easier time accessing experimental
Good.
medication.
Right.
I mean, like, what is the informed consent around that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, I
found
guess
some
that's
shit.
part of
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
I
I
think we
got
got
it.
him good. Yeah.
Well, that's the case that
Yeah.
they're making in
I'm just trying to
transitions. They're
find a
definitely
blacksmith
saying,
guy at the
you know, your
round
son
table
or
place.
daughter is suicidal, therefore they are.
I wish they had a map for, you know,
Bait. That's
in here.
Oh. Boy. A map for in a dungeon?
Oh, for the
No.
round table place.
Uh, well, I didn't think it was that big. You need a
I
map
know
or
it's not that
or
big, but I
can't just
can't
memorize it?
I can memorize it. I need to find
TNA before going
the
down June
blacksmith
25th.
guy.
We got the third match,
I
which
don't
is
know who the
Marcio
blacksmith guy is.
Barboza out of New Jersey, and he's going to be
He
fighting
left. He
Rockley,
left.
which we all know is
Right.
LeBron's
He mu-
training partner.
He
and,
must have.
Rockley is
That's-
no joke. So
Did you
what
kill
are you
him?
expecting that day, bro? Do you think
No, I didn't. He's in
Marcio
the
pulls
fort.
off the
You
win?
can't kill nobody in here.
Listen, I liked Marcio
Ah.
the last time. You know, he looked good.
It's a
And,
place of
I think
non-violence,
this
peace,
guy
and
that he's going
tranquility.
against is going to
Non-violence.
be super ready for
You
him
have to do
because he's gonna be
that
used
in
to
the outer
practicing with
world.
LeBron,
Okay.
right? So I think Marcio has to be on his A
Whatever-
game. But if
whatever
Marcio that
tickles
just
your
showed up
fancy,
at the East
son.
West West shows up at this one in Dubai, I'll take
Have
Marcio.
a chick you fancy.
I can
so,
never go to
Okay.
I love him.
Okay,
I mean,
then.
bro, he is just
Why?
Pardon me, Navajo. I'm
You
ready
ho.
to get up in here. No, I said Nava.
Hey, what's
Navajo.
up, YouTube? It's that time of year again.
Not
where
a
we
hoe.
go into the
Not
most
a hoe.
popular Sentinel
Yeah.
builds in
Not a
the
hoe.
I said you
Not
is
a
a
hoe.
hoe.
war. And this is a pretty
Oh.
interesting video in the sense
Is a
that
hoe.
you
I
can
never
kinda
heard that
see how the
tribe.
meta has shifted away from the super meta league
Is a hoe
starters that do
tribe.
have some quality of life issues.
Yeah.
A lot of people do
Nice.
complain that Seismic Trap is not exactly the best clear,
Talk to
or they just
them.
want to play a slightly different build than minions all the time.
That
But
guy
there
just
is
gave me
one build that
something.
stands head over shoulders.
I've heard of
head
the
and shoulders
Cherokee,
above every other build, and it is Righteous
not
Fire.
the Izaho.
It's pretty crazy how good it is because last league, Righteous Fire was nowhere even in the top 5, and people completely wrote it off. I do think that part of the
Hold that.
reason is that pretty good guides have been put out on YouTube, and the fact that a lot of people have realized that melding and
Called
is
what?
probably one of the most broken combinations.
Your mom
in
last
PvP,
night.
especially if you have defensive.
She's
issues.
doing good, by the
Because
way.
a lot of people want to do the Uber bosses. Guess what? Perfect
You got jokes
opportunity
today,
to use a
don't
really defensive character. But let's
Oh,
get
she
straight
said her
into it,
roof's
but
still
before
not
we
done.
start, I do have something
Yeah, I'm
interesting to
sure.
show you, and this is the passive tree heat map. Now, this is something you can see on Healy Ninja.
You
Not
can't
really
tell
sure
me
how many
about
people
that.
actually pay attention to it, but there's a button here called Show
I
Passive Tree
already-
Heat Map, and wow, it's so colorful, right?
All right. I
basically,
can't
what this
find this
shows you
blacksmith
is
guy.
what
Is he
nodes that
behind
most
one of
people
these
take
shut
on Passive
doors
Tree.
or something?
Now, if you look at it, this tree looks very
He's
similar.
hiding
to
from
everything
you.
or
I don't want to
I
make this
can only.
dumbass
I got a
anything.
door that's
exactly
shut.
a
I
Scion
can't go
or Stacker
through.
tree.
Did you even
That's
talk
basically
to
what
him in the
trees are.
world
Is
yet?
that you take these nodes in the middle, you put the
Don't you
trees
get to
in the
interact
middle,
with
probably.
these
and you
people
get
before you
every
can
single
have them in your
aura
night
cluster
table?
right here,
What
charisma
are you
over
talking
here,
about?
influence over here, and some
All right,
nodes that most people
NPCs,
take on Passive Tree.
materials. I'm gonna look on the map here.
Ain't that how it works, Knox? You gotta interact with them in the world.
Wait, what? Hello?
Merchant.
Hello?
Hello. He faded. Hello. He faded out. Alright. Elden Ring Blacksmith Hugh.
Damn. Okay.
What happened?
I just did a recombinator and it made some sick shit. 6-link shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. The recombinators are good apparently.
I just made some
So,
fucking.
all
I
crap.
just made a 10x fucking chess piece. Just messing around. Okay. What the fuck? Actually, wow.
It's nice, huh?
That's pretty cool, man.
Well, we're gonna have to try some of that out, I guess.
Yeah, just do it. It's super easy. Just get you a nice chess piece and then turn on another chess piece and hit the button and hope it works.
Yeah. What stats you want?
Alright. So Knox, I can't find the blacksmith in the round table. Is that because I haven't upgraded my things to +3 yet?
No. He's just chilling in a room.
What room?
There's only like 3 rooms.
I know. He's not in none of
The
them.
one you haven't looked in.
He's definitely in there. Hold on. Go in there. Right in front of you.
This room.
You're in, run into a tree. Here.
This room.
Nope, not that room. Go back.
Nope, the other one.
Oh, there's only literally like 3 or 4 rooms.
So this is the balcony. What
Keep-
is the
okay,
balcony?
keep going. And then take a left. No. Do not go on that balcony. Keep going around. Take a left right here.
Take a left.
Yep.
Alright.
So who's this guy to your left?
No shit. How did I not?
Mind blown.
Yeah.
Out of the ether appears the
I know I've seen him before.
mything man.
In here. Okay. So and this is the chick that hugs you.
I
Right? Yeah.
I don't fuck with her.
You don't fuck with her?
No, she puts a debuff on your ass.
Debuff.
But she hugs you.
Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah. I get a free fondant.
No, you.
Hold me, baby.
Quite literally, I have no idea about her
man.
storyline because when I heard she gives you a debuff, I never once talked to her ever. She has a whole storyline with a whole bunch of shit I wouldn't know.
Look. Oh. I am warm. I'm not warm, baby. I'm hot.
On fire,
Just want to touch a
I am hot, not warm. Smoking.
Dude.
Or
Good dog. Good dog. No. No. Put on your blanket. Well, you know what? I'm 3 times your size, okay? I get hot.
strength and armament.
How much did you say this training course of yours was? Dead?
What? What training course? Oh, for the wife?
The one that.
For the wife?
Yeah.
So it varies on the level of training needed, per se.
Well, she's gonna need it. She's gonna need very
She's gonna need
deep
she's
level
gonna
of
need
training.
a whole
Deluxe.
oh I could give her the
The
deluxe
super-
deep level
Super
training.
ultra deluxe. Yeah.
Scimitar +3. So +1.
She's already talking back to me.
Now,
I'm
if you
getting
look at
hot.
it, this
I
tree
can't even
is
run the
very
AC.
similar. If you've ever played an Aura Stacker,
Wow.
this is
She's
exactly
like,
a
I'm
Scion
cold.
Aura
Turn
Stacker
it
tree,
down.
especially where the greens are. Is that you take
Like,
these
but
nodes
I'm
in the middle,
hot.
you put the
Turn
jewel
it
sockets
up.
in, then you
Right,
hit
that's like
every
my wife
single
does that
Aura
all the
cluster
time.
right here, Charisma over here,
Alright.
Influence over
Alright,
here, and
cool.
Sovereignty.
I told her, put on
Then you take the
clothes.
cluster jewels here and then cluster jewels here, and this is Zealot's Oath purely because of Righteous Fire, I'm pretty sure. Or is it because of Righteous Fire? I'm not 100% sure, but this is Zealot's Oath. But basically, you can see here that there's a huge priority on the top side of the tree, leading to
Reinforced
Inquisitor,
armament
Witches being
up
the most
to
popular builds or
+15.
classes. And Aura nodes are completely
+3,
busted.
Well, he
Everyone
does-
takes the Aura nodes here. You
He
see
does
it at the quad,
Sodom.
and all the Aura nodes are taken. Now, cluster jewels are something that every single person on the top side of the tree generally takes.
Whoop.
And I do think that there's not that many life nodes on the top
Alright,
side
cool.
of the tree.
Alright.
So most people default into taking
Alright.
Aura clusters and cluster jewels.
Nah.
Now, this is a purely identical tree to Aura
While
Stacker
we
in the
do
past.
all
And it's kind of
that,
sad to see
pardon me,
how little people use the bottom side of the tree. The right side of the tree is kind of used for some rangers
I want.
and bow builds, but other than that, top side dominant completely.
So what we're gonna do?
What we're gonna do?
All right, so we're gonna do. Sorry. We're gonna do all our flask upgrades.
All your flask upgrades. You got a lot? Did you collect a lot?
all- Yeah, I got one. Let's start from the bottom and work our way up. Sure, I got this already. So there. So we're gonna go here.
No, McWinter doesn't sound at all.
Don't go there.
We're going here. And you're gonna like it. Because that's how we roll. Alright.
Oh, I know how you roll. Off cliffs.
That's funny. That's funny.
You want to pop that
So
guy?
I've got he's just hating. He's a hater.
You wanna see the clip knocks? Hold
Full
on.
of the
I'll get
hatred,
you.
the poison.
Hold on.
Oh god.
Hold on. Let me get you the clip. Let me get you the clip knocks.
He's clipping.
You watch.
We got a clip chimp in here.
Oh. I got this one all right, I think. Yeah, got that.
To our good friend.
Shep. Shep did that.
Uh huh.
No jumper.
You could
Coolest
press
podcast in
Shep.
the world, and today we have the one and only Black China
Alright.
on the show.
Share.
How you doing?
Copy link. Discord. Big Boss Knox. There you go. I messaged to you in Discord. You gotta watch that clip, bro.
Watch over there.
Which way to go though? Oh man. We call that clip life lessons. Physics is not a thing.
Not in a good position. Oh, unfortunate.
Right? Yeah. I
Oh.
should have just jumped straight up in the air.
Hey, feel fine
Just don't-
because literally everyone's done
yeah.
that.
Not one word. Don't want to hear it.
I ain't gonna do it.
Don't want to hear it.
Oh, you're gonna do it, pal.
Nope. Ain't gonna do it.
Oh shit.
Is that yours?
Come on, puppy dog.
I've been dreaming of having
Did
you on
not
the
do
show
that.
for such a long time. We almost had you on here one time back in the day when you and Jay were hanging out and you guys pulled up to the store together. I don't know if you remember this.
I did do that.
And I
I'm
was
just
like
not
low key
admitting
trying to
it.
figure out how I could sort of get you to do it.
Yeah, he was really
Not-
lucky.
Not
I
gonna.
don't think it was that low key. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
coming up
What's
here.
going on? You just you're pushing
I'm
this music side of
feeling-
things so hard that you finally decided it was time to come through.
Exactly.
Get off. Get off
Right.
me.
Because I see you. You're out here. You got all kinds of crazy
Get on him.
shit coming out.
Get
What,
on him.
Talk to me
You
about
really want that ass
what
with
exactly
me.
happened that made you
coming.
want to fucking go
I
so
will
hard
give
with
it
the music
to you.
again?
Gladly.
That's what she said.
I am on a mission here.
I don't know. I mean, like somebody in your position, you could go in like a million
That
different
of
ways
which is
in your
not
career. And I see
scalping
you out here
your
dropping
hide.
videos of Trippy, Too Short,
Alright,
all kinds of stuff. Like
so,
who
boom.
or what was it that made you
I
decide
need to
that
go
you wanted to really go in that direction with your career
So
right now?
I need to go behind me.
I just feel like honestly, I've
Get
already
out.
like
I need to
did
go
like
this way.
television, modeled. I did all these different
I
things
is
and
going
whatnot.
the wrong way.
But it's like, okay, those are like pictures and like scripted and
Oh,
all this.
okay.
and
That
I
wasn't
feel like
good.
with the
Just
music,
running
it's
by
just more
random big
organic,
guy.
And I could like express myself in a different way, in a different light,
Random
you know what I mean?
big guys.
Yeah,
So I
that
saw you
big
talking about
guy
how you
just
wanted to have
ran
the
right behind
team
him.
around you before you got back into doing the
job.
music thing. Tough. Like how is it looking?
What does he
in that
do
regard? Who are
anyway?
you working with?
I don't think I
As
killed
far as
him.
what- I mean, I have my day-to-day team. You have your management team. Studio.
Yeah.
But musically, I think you know.
Alright,
who do you
so
work with in that regard? Do you have certain
to my
producers
right.
that you're fucking with, or do you have like a writer or somebody that sort of helps you
just
out in that regard?
trolling
Yeah, I
over
have
there.
people that help me and whatnot. Tito, Mother Gold, Jimmy, Wayne. Let's see. The list could go on.
You get some
Really?
Runa fragmented.
circle.
Okay. What kind of music like
All right.
actually gets you excited
I'm
to make
looking
music? Because I see
to
you
the
kind of
bush.
all over the board in terms of different styles and
bush,
everything. You got
I
some
think.
Aren't we all?
area
Aren't we
trap
all
stuff
looking
going
for
on.
That's a
Too short now.
non-stop quest
I heard
for
the
the bush.
Bush Red song. Like,
Alright,
what,
the bush is
like, how do you view yourself as
sacred
as an
here
artist, or what kind of music you want to be making?
I mean,
in
I'm
the
making
Kalu
like type of music that
baptismal
like
church.
fits me
What
I feel like I shouldn't be like put in a box,
intact
you know what I
on
mean?
the map.
at all. And I feel like a lot of people like to kind of put themselves in a box.
So I need
know
to
what I
go
mean?
up.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird for you because you're the type of person who I feel
Up
like you're mega
and to the
famous.
bush.
Everybody knows who you are, but then everybody's not really 100% sure
So
what
it's
they're
up
supposed to
there.
view you as.
Mm-hmm.
You feel that?
To the bush.
I mean,
we go.
It is what it is.
You just really not that
I'm just
concerned.
living, I'm living my life.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, but how is life these days besides just the music? Like, what's the day to day of Black China like? Especially during COVID, I feel like that's got to probably slow stuff down for you a lot.
I mean, wake up, I have my kids, I have
a ride.
emails, I have Lash, I have Black China Closet, Studio Time, Glam,
Right.
Season 2 of The Real Black China.
Go up here. Don't wanna
The list goes on. It's
venture
just like
too
finding,
far off.
finding like that balance.
They
You know,
are
and, like, I
bad.
feel like I've been
Open the
actually
door.
really good at it. You know what I mean?
Really, do you
Nice.
think that Corona has
That's
kind of
right.
helped you out a little bit, just in the sense that you're not able to go out and do a lot of the stuff that you might have been doing
I
normally?
got
and
this
you're able to
one,
sort of
I
focus
think.
on your base reality with the music and all your businesses and everything.
No, I mean, like, my business is
the one
always
that
like
was
that. It's
in
always
here,
been,
right?
like,
Nice,
high permanent space,
very
you know,
nice.
like, even before COVID, I was doing this before.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, me staying in the house, like, this is not nothing new. Like, if anybody
I
knows
would've
me,
got
I
that
stay in
one.
the house.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that? Like, how did you get to that point? Have you always been kind of a reclusive person that doesn't want to be around people all the time?
No, I love to be around people, but I just like to stay focused and like grounded. You know what I mean? Like more
All right,
stability
we're
and like
gonna go
balance.
back.
You know what I mean?
It's
By the
interesting.
boy.
Do you look back at a different point in your life?
I
and
may
see
not have
yourself-
got that.
Because like, there's that period of time where you're like trying to make a name for yourself, and then I think you're at a different point in your life where
Come on.
you know you
Get
made
up
the
there.
name for yourself, and you're just sort of trying to figure out
Dude,
what the businesses are that you're building on top of your celebrity, right?
No, the business is always first. I've always been like business first, business savvy, and then everything else like trickles underneath.
You
And
make
then,
me
know,
get off my
It's like that.
horse.
Once you build that and you have that
Come
foundation,
on. Come on.
and you master one thing, and then you go into the next thing, and then after that's done, you know, you could like tap into like what you actually passionate
Rate,
about
pillage, and plunder.
versus like something being forced on you. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
So it's like
oh,
a building
cool.
ladder and whatnot.
See, I
and
know,
it's just
I don't like those
that's
kind
just
of
what it is. So
bicycle
I feel like me
racks.
having Lash Cosmetics and 88 Femme back in the day, and the hostings and the gigs and the TV shows
Like
and things
the-
like that, I was able to like
Too
always
much
sit back
trouble.
and like see like, okay, what do I actually really want to focus on, and like not be forced to do. You know what I mean? A lot of people, like, they build businesses or just relationships, like, off of hurt. You know what I mean? Not off of passion. And I feel like it's not a good thing.
And you must have money-making opportunities, like, all day, every day. And that's fine. Sometimes you do stuff just because the check is good. But then at the same time, I mean, there also is, like, the stuff that you would want to do regardless of money. Like, I assume that the music seems like something you're excited about that you would probably be doing regardless of if, you know, there was money attached to it.
Yeah, no, right, exactly. Precisely.
When you look back at yourself before you had so much fame and attention on you and everything, do you ever feel like you were maybe potentially happier back then before you had so much pressure on you and so much, you know, it's like kind of hard to just go out and be, you know?
No, I still go out.
In front of the altar.
I'm still happy.
Okay.
Before.
I know I already got it.
So you don't let it change you that much? I feel like a lot of times people get to a certain level and they start to feel like the fame.
What are you trying to buy now, Knox?
What do you mean?
Right. I mean, like, if you, like,
So
been
you
around
trying to buy something,
like,
or
your
you
whole life and whatnot,
exchanging?
it kind of, like, builds you up to, like, you know what I'm saying?
What are you
be
talking about? I'm not doing any of that.
equipped for, like, the things that's gonna come ahead of you. So it's like when things like fall into your lap, or like you get hit with, like,
Oh, I thought you
curveballs
were
and that and all
exchanging
that,
exalted
you kinda
order
just take
for
it, you know what I'm saying?
chaos.
Roll with the punches, you know what I mean? Like, this is not nothing new. Like, I've
No, I
been
just
doing
found an
this
exile on the
from a
map. I
young
was
age.
just map.
Right.
This is just not like, hey, woke up and hey.
Right. But does it sometimes kind of feel like that?
You're watching
Because,
the VOD or
you know, there's
something.
things that you go out of your way to create in your life, and then there are
Do what?
Oh, I
things
should have
that
went to
just
the
You're
sort of
watching
happen
something. You're watching
around
like a
you,
VOD
you
or
know.
something.
I'm sure you don't really like. Do you view yourself as a reality star? But that's certainly an opportunity that's right there waiting for you at any given time, right?
You so funny. Hi.
Me specifically?
Yeah, you funny, but yeah.
Are you kidding me?
What's funny about me?
You up to, like, you know what I'm saying, be like equipped for, like, the things that's gonna come ahead of you. So it's like when things like fall into your lap, or like you get hit with, like, curveballs and that and all that, you kind of just take it, you know what I'm saying, roll with the punches, you know what I mean? Like, this is not nothing new. Like, I've been doing this from a young age.
Right.
This is just not like, hey, woke up and hey.
Right.
Right.
But does it sometimes kind of feel like that? Because, you know, there's things that you go out of your way to create in your life, and then there are things that just sort of happen around you. Like, you know, I'm sure you don't really like, do you view yourself as a reality star? But that's certainly an opportunity that's right there waiting for you at any given time, right?
You so funny. Hi.
Me specifically?
I gotta go.
Yeah, you funny, but yeah.
What's funny about me?
Yeah, I don't know. He's just funny.
Are you triggered by this bathroom situation?
Oh, yeah, I am.
It's kind of nasty,
It's
huh?
disgusting. It's out of pocket. It's disgusting.
I see. I have all kinds of girls come in here, and I feel like I haven't
And they're
heard
disgusting
that.
probably too.
Really? Yeah, some of them for
It's
sure.
like, damn.
She doesn't use it. You don't use it?
It's disgusting. It's horrible.
She works here. She's saying she'd be here for 8 hours and she won't use the bathroom. I'm not trying to make it about you, Laura.
Oh no.
Damn. So is the bathroom a big thing for you when it comes to a guy?
Yeah, that's just
Very cool.
all that.
Right.
Major.
I feel like we've seen you linked to some guys that might not have the nicest bathrooms over the past few years, though.
Mhm.
Or maybe not even a bathroom at all.
I mean, we could name a few of those. Ugh.
What, like, in terms of your dating energy, what kind of guys do you feel like you're drawn towards these days?
What?
I mean, like, what kind of dudes do you end up dating? Like, at this point in your life, like, because you know, we've kind of seen you do the SoundCloud rapper thing, and I mean that's been very interesting. Like, I feel like the fans of our podcast is probably one of the main things that they've been sort of intrigued by over the last few years is just what rappers you've been connected to.
And then the other one is gonna be out.
You don't like talking about that?
No, I'm just like, I'm come with it.
Right. Like the Kid Boo thing really stood out to me as like kind of hard.
All that to get off
What
the
was the
wrong
nature of that
fucking exit.
relationship?
What a retard. What a retard, bro.
Yo, you so funny to me.
Him or me?
You.
Idiot.
I mean, it's like it's something's in the past. Right?
Exactly the kind of driving that causes
You know what I'm saying?
accidents.
Focus on like what's going on now. Stop like trying to like
stop
bring up
that.
anything from my past.
Yeah, but you know, it's for the fans. We're creating content. I feel like they want to know about that stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Kid Boo is off the table. We're not talking about Kid Boo.
We can talk about whoever, but damn.
Why should be me
No, that one's
having a
kinda tired,
kill?
too.
No, all of it is like, come with the next question.
Okay. Next
Why I
one.
gotta be about who I'm dating and like who I'm.
Right here
like,
to the
come on.
left.
Okay. Let's talk about this.
All right.
TJX6, you familiar with him? TJX6, he's a rapper.
Oh wait, are you
He
playing
came on
your
this podcast and basically told us
Headhunter
that
build
he had a
again?
rap lyric where he actually said that he scammed you, and I asked him about it, and he basically said that he bought an Instagram shout out from you that was, I think he was scamming the people that used this connection that clicked on this link or whatever. So I was just wondering like what your thoughts were on that, since he was,
I don't know the nigga.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think he was really I don't,
Sorry, I
yeah.
don't mean to say it like that, but shit, he getting on my fucking nerves.
Right. Does have you ever had that problem where you're selling an Instagram shout out and it just ends up being something where it's not on the up and then you end up getting judged for basically, helping somebody scam?
Who's the Altria avatar?
What is he talking about? I'm lost.
That's the
I just see a lot of
Altria.
okay, let's move to this. How much does it cost to get on the Black China Instagram?
I mean, it depends.
For me, like say I wanted on the feed,
Mm.
just pure shout out. Follow this guy. He's a great guy. He's got a really dirty bathroom, but
For you, free.
free?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe you at all. The way this interview's going, I don't believe that you're giving me a free shout out.
Just for you.
Real? Okay, well, what about a random
Use
person?
the money to like go clean up this dirty ass bathroom.
Oh, see, that would be a good shout out. Yeah, I could appreciate that. Follow him so he can get a better bathroom.
Yeah.
What about like Laura right there? What if she
Who is
wanted this
chanting?
little, maybe on the story? Like I'm just trying to figure out how much this kind of shit costs.
Who's chanting?
Okay. So okay, what else do you have going on right now
Somebody
that like, you
chanting.
really want to draw attention to? Aside from the music, I guess.
That's what we talk about.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the music. I think we should just keep it there.
Okay. So do you have like a project that you're working on? Like, are you just focused on dropping music videos?
I'm looking for
Yeah, I'm
a
just gonna
tree
continue
ball.
to do like singles and whatnot, and like
Did I kill him?
Tree
already?
balls?
you know, be more passionate and more focused,
Yeah.
Oh.
and like really.
I might have
just,
killed
like,
him
like,
already. I
just
don't
feel it,
know.
You know what I mean?
Mm,
Yeah.
interesting.
Dude, I wrecked the bush. Yeah.
Would you consider actually doing music with 6ix9ine?
Oh,
and you
fuck
made
no.
a lot of
That's him.
noise by being in that
Didn't
video?
kill him yet.
Yeah, I would be. I would make a song.
You would.
I know I
But that
didn't
didn't
kill
come about
him.
while you were
Why?
in that
How do
video.
I know that?
Mm-mm.
What was
Because
it like
he's
doing
there.
that video? What was the whole scenario like?
It was
Holy
cool.
crap,
Yeah, shoot with each other.
dude.
That was it.
Just
And
out
he
in
is
the desert?
mad.
No, I wasn't in the desert.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is
You think you
like
just overdosed?
shooting ray beams
caffeine
at my
pills?
ass.
Mm.
Ray beams? The fuck kind of tree is that?
Crazy, right? But the president also has
Dude,
coronavirus.
I'm telling
They
you.
kind of took the attention off of it pretty quickly.
The fuck?
Okay. So in terms of you teaming up with like Trippie
Smoking,
Red,
bro.
where did
That
that
didn't work out
collaboration
too
come
well.
from, or how do you choose the people that you're
All
gonna
right.
work with?
I mean, it isn't really. You don't really choose. It's like, all right,
I
you know,
can't
I already have
call
like relationships with like
my
different people just
jellyfish,
like throughout the
dude.
years and whatnot. And it's always
Yeah,
like that
dude's
one
over
thing,
here
hey,
just
I
like
want you to listen to my music, like,
all up in the
just kinda
potted
vibe.
plants.
But also, like
I
ultimately,
call
like
my-
you kind of have in your mind, like, all right,
Potted
maybe this song
plants.
might sound good for this person. So
Yeah,
when, like,
potted
when I'm
plant. They
doing
get
stuff
trees and
whatnot, I
pots,
like to,
dude.
like,
They-
the
It's called a potted
songs
plant.
that I already have, and then like the song that I would
It's a potted tree.
like them to be on like very last. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm.
So it's not a complication with you working with 6ix9ine and Trippie Red. There's no like because they hate each other. They want to kill each other.
I don't really get into other people's
Leave
drama.
your room.
Right.
Yeah.
Neither
All
of
right,
them
bro.
brought it up.
No.
Interesting. If I were one of them, I'd be pissed.
You want a
Why?
piece of this,
I'd
bro?
be trying to lay claim, like Black China
Bring
fucking
it.
me, not you.
Dry
That's
beams.
No.
You're weird.
Holy shit!
You just obliterated you, didn't it?
Okay, why was Jeffree
Hold
Star
on, I
in
gotta
that
watch
one video?
this.
What's like the nature of you guys'
I
friendship
gotta watch
these days?
this.
I mean, Jeffree Star is like, you know, Jeffree Star is like,
Wait,
Walking on my
do we need,
jellyfish.
we need-
he was in the music.
do we need to
industry and
do we need
whatnot.
to do we need
he had,
to
like, a
clip
rock
this?
band
I
back
think
in
we
the
need
day,
to
right?
clip
You know
this. Is
Simon?
Shipster still there?
Akon.
Let's get into it. But yeah, no. I just felt like it just fit like what was going on. It's like the music with the beauty and like the beauty industry.
Hey, bro.
And all that like mixed in.
Got
So
attitude.
Like, this might be kind of like really dope.
Man,
I
he
mean,
just
he's
don't like
unbelievably
you.
successful with all that makeup shit.
Yeah.
Somebody,
He took that shit to
somebody
crazy
told him
level.
that you,
Would you guys collaborate on that, or was that more of just like a video? Like I want
that
you
you,
to
that you pot plants.
Would you do makeup together?
We got some stuff coming up.
Oh really? I'm not that like tapped in on the makeup game, so I don't really know.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, so there was this story that went
not
viral
enslave
a
my
while back
people.
about you potentially
will kill you.
selling follow backs on Instagram. Is that still available?
Yeah, it's still available.
Really?
To this day.
Do you have any reservations about sort of selling that kind of stuff? People really get on your ass about the FaceTime call thing too.
Oh,
They
no.
always like they talk so much shit.
You
and
done
then
messed up my
follow
jellyfish.
and do the same thing.
Right.
And it's cool.
Yeah, it's weird how people think that once you
Come
kind
on,
of
bro.
get to a
Come
certain
at me.
level, that you should stop hustling. And really, the
Yeah.
selling
Oh,
promo and
no, he
stuff is
brought
just kind of
friends.
another hustle at this
Ah,
point.
it's not even
Yeah, it is
cool,
what
bro.
it is.
Right.
Right.
Fuck them, right? That's kind of your attitude.
Oh,
Not
no.
fuck 'em, but
His little
it's
laser
just a
beam.
hustle, like, you know what I mean? Maybe like a follow back from Black China might
Oh, yeah.
help this person like build their brand and whatnot. You know what I mean?
But does that ever weird you out that you might be following the wrong person?
No, not really.
Okay. The other thing that I wanted to ask about was, you laughing at me, Laura? I saw that. How's the OnlyFans grind going?
It's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap. He
I
is
tried to sign up
shooting
last night. My
laser
card got
beams
rejected,
at you.
so that was kind of an issue for me.
Watch out.
Is there a
Watch
lot
out.
of foot stuff on there? I
Oh.
heard?
I mean, it's a lot of things going on there right now.
Really?
You see like what's going on?
No, I don't. I couldn't get in. They wouldn't let me in. My card just kept getting
Got
rejected.
him half
Just go to
dead.
Twitter.
You're almost
What?
dead too. You better drink a.
The same stuff's on Twitter.
Oh,
that's on
look
Gmail?
at that timing, bro.
know. Twitter is just
I don't
really
have any
limited.
flash left.
Really?
Oh,
What, the-
raggedy.
Uh-oh.
repost the shit or?
You
I
better
mean, I
start
don't know,
shooting
just
him or
saying.
something.
Are you open to OnlyFans collaborations?
Get on your horse,
and,
ride
like,
by,
do you
and
do
just
anything
whack
with other
him.
people on there?
Just take
Nah.
care of it.
I had
Oh,
Safari's
hey,
OnlyFans. I
hey.
feel like you guys
Oh,
definitely do a dope collab.
Oh, you're supposed to zigzag, bro. Zig.
Safari's killing it on OnlyFans. Right.
Took a
They're
beam
like-
right in
That's
the
why
ass.
You can
don't
just
play with me like
Post
that.
up and just look cool together,
No,
right?
just
Lovely.
don't,
How'd
don't
you
disrespect
notice
the,
that?
like,
I don't know.
marriage.
No. I don't think. I'm
That's
not
what happens.
suggesting
The
anything that she
cowards
would not
running
do.
away.
Don't be
They get
disrespectful.
beamed in the ass.
Okay, fine.
I wasn't running
Have you
away.
spoken to
It
Soul
wasn't
Brothers?
cowardly.
No, you.
I was repositioning myself for a
Oh,
better
you got
tactical
repositioned
advantage.
already.
I was
You got
repositioning.
You got repositioned, all right. Right in that.
No, actually, his old number doesn't work anymore. I've been really wondering what's going on with him.
Okay.
So you guys had like a thing about a year ago, or would you ever consider doing music with him?
Hey, guess what?
Yeah. What?
I'm out.
You're out?
Yeah.
The Soulja Boy question.
No, it's just like you keep like being weird.
But you know, this is what the people want to hear about. You know.
Nah, but it's just weird. I'm out.
Okay. Damn. Appreciate you, Black China. Damn. Couldn't get the Soulja Boy question through.
I hope my shorts don't look too gay on the.
Leave that in if you got it. No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world.
In the fucking world.
Today, I'm with a couple of my goons, and
Yes,
we're
we doing it.
surrounded by a woman that I've always liked. I'm not sure if I could say that for everybody in this room, but I've always been a fan of her. Brittany Renner, how you doing?
All this truly well. How are you?
So you saw us talk about you recently on the podcast, and you were like, you know what? I got a pull up.
I don't think she did really.
Yes, she did.
I
She
did.
told me.
I saw it. My security Prince sent me the video where you guys were discussing.
We ain't scared of this nigga. What's up, Prince?
He ain't
Look,
scared
Pat
of
Cuz
him.
out.
He's a king.
Hey,
He's a
listen.
king.
It ain't listen. I'm gonna tell you off the rip. No disrespect, but ain't nobody you can bring in here to intimidate.
I don't think that was the idea. Though.
I'm
That
just
wasn't
joking.
the
I'm just
intimidating.
joking. All right.
But either way, you're gonna have
All
to do
right.
me some. What's that? Anyway,
All
so
right.
no, yeah. So I saw the clip where they were discussing my body count, where they're like, "Well, she probably fucked at least 30 guys in the NBA." And then when it was time to talk about their body count, oh, I probably fucked like I don't know, like 200 bitches or something.
Did you
'Cause
say that?
somebody was talking about. So I'm like, wow.
I don't think it got to me.
Irony is truly spectacular, right? So my number is unbelievable because you done dick down every motherfucking thing with a hole. Don't project onto me.
She's got your number. Let's be
I'm
totally
saying,
real.
who's she looking at?
She ain't looking at
no,
me.
you wasn't
He wasn't there.
He wasn't there. So I'm talking to
She
you.
doing this. She doing this. She
I'm
doing
talking-
this. She doing this. She doing this. She doing this.
Hey, because, so here's my thing. First of all, I don't, whether it was 30 or 300, I don't want a fucking cookie. It is what it is. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, having 30 partners, I'm probably not even really that sexually experienced, to be honest with you, because I've never really had, like, real dick until recently.
Really?
Like, fucking with a real dicksman, right?
After
So,
the marriage.
I was never married.
Or after the relationship. We were debating that earlier. We couldn't get our facts straight.
A real dicksman, so we'll just say that. But anyways, so
What makes him a real dicksman?
It felt good.
you know what? I feel like a lot of guys. I don't even want to just say it's just about rushing, but I feel like I've never really been with a guy that cares about the details and really loves on you because that's what makes sex incredible.
What you mean, love on you?
Like love on every inch of your
Foreign.
body. I'm talking tongue and ass. I'm talking just.
I know where you're coming though, because
Because you get a tongue in your ass every fucking week. That's why. I mean, so sex is like, it really is like the connection, emotion for girls. I mean, I think
because
that's
think
it.
about it. When you're fucking girls, when you were younger and stuff, it's like what you pull up, you get your little 5 minutes in. Maybe she's lucky she gets 20 minutes out of you, and then you out, you know. And then like maybe you sleep over, you give her another one in the morning. It's like
Who's sleeping over?
crazy motherfuckers like
In
me.
hash brown
but
town.
also when you've been in a relationship for a long time, and it's like you really start to like actually just be like, all right, you know, we're going in the bedroom for 2 hours and sober, which, you know, I used to easily do 2 hours fucked up late at night back in the day, but like, you know, sober, really taking your time with each other. I mean, that's the benefit of a relationship. You get to sort of get to that higher level, right?
Are you tired of people calling you a hoe?
I guess I'm just trying to understand the logic because what makes me a hoe, in your opinion?
Ooh. I mean,
he didn't say that technically, right?
Do you
she
feel
threw
like
it out
I'm
there.
a
Let's
hoe?
go.
You feel like I'm a hoe?
I mean, I didn't, but you know, if I was just like somebody that just picked up on you the first day, and I looked at your Instagram and just went down and scrolled down, typically, yeah, I'll be like, yeah, she a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Because if you showing your ass, nigga, for 99% of your pictures, showing your ass on everything I Google, every image, everything you ever spoke about, I'll be like, yeah, she a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how niggas think. You know what I'm saying?
That's unfortunate for niggas, I guess, isn't it? So I guess for me, me showing my body is what makes me a hoe.
Well, the things you doing as far as showing your body, twerking and how you speaking and, you know what I'm saying, as far as how you articulating yourself while showing your body, I'm gonna be like, yeah, she a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Or just who you fucked with before, or you know what I'm saying, the body count that you have expressed that you fucked before, I'm like, yeah, she crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and you wrote a fucking book, so I'll be like, you going out like Superhead almost like to the industry. So me, you know what I'm saying, just looking on the outside in, I'd be like, she a hoe. But I don't know you know what I'm saying, like that personally, you know what I'm saying, because everybody is different, you know what I'm saying, in closed doors. But if I was just to look at you and just to research you real quick, I'd be like, yeah, she hoeing.
Okay. Have you ever read my book?
Fuck no. I didn't even read it. Hell motherfucker.
What's interesting is that Lena had.
She read the book. She told me all about it. I didn't actually read it, but she told me that it was a good read. And I feel like based on what she said, that I think people tend to believe that the book is like about something that I think has been exaggerated.
First, okay, there's a couple things here. You just called him a sucker because he.
I'm just making a joke.
Well, there's always truth in jest.
No, because he agrees with his woman a lot. So, you know, he may not want to say what he
Well,
really feels.
She would love to hear that.
Well, the reality is that Lena actually read my book, so she gave it a chance and, you know, has her own opinion about it, and then she told him. So for you to call him a sucker based on logic is kind of backwards to me.
He's a misogynist.
Misogyny.
So, first of all, Superhead's model. I read her book probably when I was in high school. I loved it.
I read that too, actually.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I loved it. It was a great read. She's very intelligent when you hear her speak. My book isn't about that. And I think people like you, or I guess the masses, the asses in general, you guys will just be like, oh, she wrote a tell-all, but what did I tell? There was no names mentioned. I've never posted screenshots. I've never doing all that dumb shit on Instagram Live. I've never outed anyone. So I think it is a little tiring to be called a hoe when I really just do the same things that you and all the bitches that you fuck with do behind closed doors.
Yeah,
because if y'all are fucking bitches, well then who's getting fucked?
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. I just looked at you. If I was to just look at you on Instagram, I would call you a hoe, even though I haven't researched it yet. I mean,
our society tends to basically like put women into two categories. It's like you're a
Mm-hmm.
hoe or you're a good girl. The thing is that now these days, like the good girls are still posting sexy ass photoshopped fucking Instagram pictures and bikini photos and stuff. So
Right.
that line has been like heavily blurred. And I feel like Brittany's clearly somebody. And here I go, Captain Superho again. But
No, don't do
Save a
that.
hoe, Captain
Don't
Save a hoe,
do
sorry.
that. No, because you're just speaking logic.
I'm just trying to protect myself against the
No,
insults that are
But
bound to come from this meathead.
No,
but anyway.
no, it's not about that. But I'm saying stand on whatever you say. Don't say it because Lena read the book.
No,
it
but
is
this
what it
is. I've been saying the same thing when we were talking about in the
No,
Dumber
you
Show
have,
too.
you
Is that
have.
I think that Brittany is somebody who clearly wants to be in a relationship.
You said that.
She's not a Selena Powell. She's not like, oh, this is amazing. I fuck hundreds of dudes. She's putting it out there. She wants to be in
I
a
agree with that.
relationship.
I agree
And
with
the
that.
thing that everybody's throwing her under the bus for really is that she had a baby and then it didn't work out with the baby daddy, and she's making it clear. I'm watching her on Kevin Samuels last night. She wants to be in a relationship. She's worried that she's not going to be able to get into a relationship because the deck is kind of stacked against her at this point.
I watched the academics and I watched the Kevin Samuels. I feel like I understood you more. Now, let's let the record reflect. That Tuesday, when they said the count, I was like, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, it could be some truth to that. You feel me? But maybe them out of them 30 niggas, whatever it is, were mostly high profile men. So they're going to bunch you into that shit and make it seem what it is. So you could have that body count and I wasn't taking it away. My problem is with you is the message behind it. Cause I have a daughter. I got a 12-year-old daughter and it's like, I don't know if I want to put on a Brittany Renner video. You know what I'm saying? Because she might grow up and feel certain shit is okay. And I don't feel what some of the shit you're saying is okay.
Like what?
I mean, for the most part, you're sitting there like, okay, you basically giving the blueprint. You want to trap a nigga? Go get you a basketball player. Go get you a celebrity. They're stupid. Whatever it is, that's what you're putting out there. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like you do want a real relationship and you do want real love, but you kind of burnt your bridge in the public eye. So anybody that would want to give you a real shot is going to be like, I don't even want to rock with her no more. You know what I'm saying? Once again, you didn't say no names and no tell-all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure, kind of listening to what academics were saying, they were saying you was alluding to certain shit so people can make their own mind on who the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? You playing on the situation. But my whole thing is, what do you stand for? You feel me?
I stand for truth. And I also, before I even go into that any further, I want to also talk about that video in 2018 because when I saw that clip starting to circulate, I was already like, oh God, this is going to get ugly really fast. So I went to my archives. I'm like, why the fuck did I say that? So I watched the video. And actually in that video, I broke down my body count, which I think was 24 at that time. I broke down my body count and I
mean, you could do it standing too, but honestly, it'd be easier to escape on the horse. Like, 'cause you could dash on the horse when he jumps into the air and get away. So you don't take damage. Oh, snap, he's ass beaming your jellyfish already.
And the first thing you did was attack my jellyfish. Oh, I did not want to do that.
Get him, whack him. Jump, baby, jump. Jump whack. Oh, don't get whacked. Oh shit. You get too greedy, man. You gotta sting like a bee, float like a butterfly.
Look, he just wipes out my jellyfish. All right, bro.
Because you're letting him kill your jellyfish while you're not even
I'm not
attempting to
letting
do
him
anything.
kill shit. He's killing my jellyfish.
Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, whack. Run, dash. Man, you're supposed to get out of there, bro. Oh, watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Yeah, just run it. Don't you know how to drive and look? Oh my god. He just oh my god. Bada swing.
Say bad. What the fuck, bro?
That's the tree that they make
Bada.
Louisville sluggers out of.
Why am I here? Oh, I hit the wrong. No, that's fine. He said, bada swing.
Yeah, because you can sit there fucking knocking your ass out of the park.
Dude.
Oh, your wife is blasting music again.
Oh, you can hear it?
Yeah. See no. No.
Oh, what do I got? I got garb. What happened to my seed?
I don't know.
Are you kidding me?
You can't whistle. Can't whistle to it. What does that say?
I gotta use that health potion. He killed my horse.
Oh yeah.
I regroup. Oh, I can hear the thumping, dude, through the headphones.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what you hear. I hear you. Like your noise cancellation, like it's just like bloom bloom.
It's
Bloom,
not
bloom,
that bad.
bloom, bloom.
Dude, you can't cancel 10,000 watts of speaker. It just doesn't work.
I know that's why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Bloom, 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 bloom.
Subwoofer is serious. All right. Still have my jellyfish. I just ain't got a horse. Okay. What we're gonna do now? Check trolley dudes.
Again.
Trolley dudes. Now, what we're gonna
Swing.
do? All right, we need this inventory. I want to see what I just picked up.
Is a better strategy.
Guardian. Focus vitality.
You know, if you had a ranged ability, you might be able to kill him a little easier. Just
I don't
a
have a ranged ability.
You don't have a bow or nothing? No magica?
I could. Yeah, that's my bow is gonna do like no damage to him. Bone arrow.
I mean, that's not a surprise, honestly.
Rainbow stone arrow. What is it? Level 29. I want to see the damage it does. It don't tell you how much damage they do. Arrow whittled from thin animal bone. Bone bolt. I don't need bolt. Tarnished golden sunflower. Put on some cotton socks. Hey, but you wouldn't hear my footsteps. Light from a location. I don't need that. Bone darts. Don't need that. Bound tickets and else. Oh no shit. I don't know, bro. Alleviates impending blood loss. Feed to torrent to result. What?
Something that does fire damage, so you can burn it. It's a tree. It's wood. It's probably weak against fire.
Did you come up with that tactic all by yourself?
Yeah, I did. All the tactics I came up by myself.
What's up, Mace? You level 69? No, I'm not.
Level 69.
Not.
No, he's uh, dude,
Dude, there's no way I could kill this guy with my current gear.
No way.
No way. I should just skip him momentarily.
Go find some better weapons. You could do it. He's really not that hard. He's slow. He's big and slow.
Slow. I hear him right on my ass, dude. How about that, pal? How about that? What do you think of that? All right, there we go. I ran like right into the dude. How you doing? Put on. Uh-huh. Anything else? Can I help you with? Who else is over here? Sanctuary so. What, baby? Oh, one sec. I have to bring the animal its food. You want to hear what the wife's listening to? Watch, I walk out here. Are you shaking that booty? Okay. You hear that? Is that rap? Gunslinging Rambler. Gangsta Grass 51. What the fuck, bro? The name of that album. Gangsta Grass.
Well, your wife's hip, unlike you. All you do is hide out in your. All you do is hide out in your streamer room, playing your games.
She loves gin and juice, right? By Snoop Dogg.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah, rapping. You hear shaking it. I did.
You need to put it on TikTok. Bet you'll get a lot of views.
Put it on TikTok.
Yeah.
Grandma getting down. Shake it,
I didn't
work
say.
it. Grandma getting down. I'm gonna tell her you said that. Matt said you gotta get on TikTok. Is grandma get down grandma? That'd be a TikTok name. Get down grandma.
Get down, Grandma.
Get down.
Grandma sack.
No, not grandma sack. Man. What is wrong with you?
Shepster got me started.
Get down, grandma. Don't blame me for shit.
Get down, Grandma sack.
What? Definitely. Don't blame me. No, I didn't do it.
Don't blame.
All right. So what we're gonna do?
You
We're
get
gonna
to
skip
play,
this
bro.
guy.
You get to play.
I need to go because I'm just
Oh.
looking at
Oh.
Elden Ring map. All right, what is this one? Sacred Tier, Fourth Church, America. Found on the ground, in front of the altar. That's what we're looking for.
What is it?
I'm looking for flask upgrades and stuff. So I need to go to Sacred. I need to see if I
You
got
need more
the
than just flask upgrades.
Sacred
You need
Tier. Oh wow,
You need a better weapon.
it is way over here.
You're weak. You're weak. You're weak as fuck. Just saying. Just being honest.
I just found out how to like upgrade my stuff. I gotta go to the blacksmith, but they charge, so I need runes. Just not free. So
Yeah, well, they got better weapons, so you might not want to waste your time on upgrading crappy weapons. Just saying.
you either upgrade them or you buy them. I need to go west and north of the bush.
Or a giant guy on the horse in the
Dude.
beginning. You get a nice big
First I need a
pole
horse.
axe.
First I need my horse.
Okay.
Here we go. Now you need to go to right here. So we need to go due west. Not that way though. I'm gonna go down here in yonder valley.
Yonder.
Right? So we're gonna grab some of these. I killed this guy, right? Wasn't it? Oh, that's him. Did I get this one? I'm just working my way up the map. All right, so straight ahead. Do it. I did get this one, though. Sure of it. I wish you didn't have to. I'm trying to eat crackers. At these bell bottom or something? What the fuck? I haven't been over here. All that guy does is walk and dong. His thing is donging. I need to go right.
Long and hard.
Comment doesn't even deserve a reply. Shame on you. Dude, I haven't even been in this area.
You haven't been in this area? Oh my gosh. You need to
No.
search everywhere in this part of the area to
I
find
haven't
all the
even
items and stuff.
I haven't even been over
I'm
here.
just
So
I'm just
saying.
suggesting you need to try to find
To the right.
all the secret
Well,
all the
I
secrets.
need to go up here. Dude, this map is huge. I haven't been all over the place.
Well, there's tons of shit that's hidden and
All right. You're telling me stuff I already know. Oh wow. I don't
okay.
cool, cool. See, I don't
Just
even
trying
have
to
this
just
grade.
trying to help you.
You
Yeah,
are
see,
criticizing. You're not a helper.
I'm trying to
You
I'm
never
trying to
help.
help. I'm
Criticize. Nope.
suggesting
No. You're like a second wife. You are. You're a second wife. You're nagging.
Before you move on to a new area, you should explore the entire area you're in so you can find all
I've
the
never
goodies.
been here. I've never been
I
here.
know, that's what I'm saying. But I
Yeah.
know, you just went to a new area. You didn't even get all the shit out of the last area.
I did get all the shit out of the last.
Are you sure about
Yeah.
that?
I haven't done it in tree balls yet. However,
What are you in Australia
Oh,
now? Looks kind of like Australia there, bottom of the map. Why does it keep stopping?
Right.
I want both.
What?
I can't watch both.
All right. So we're going to check out this.
It's nuts.
We're going to check out this area. They got stuff.
It's not letting me.
Where did you go, bro?
I had to reset it because some reason when I
Broke it.
leave out of Discord and come back, it don't let me make the video full screen again.
All right. A B. Stuff Carol.
Yeah, he is nuts. He is nuts, Shep.
He was talking about the big four-legged moving house.
Uh-huh.
What is that? There's some balls for you, Matt.
What? Some balls. Or a little rockapillar.
Cool.
Why'd you just cut them balls up for? You're so mean.
I'm a feminist, right? That's what I do.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I'm personally not, but I'm just saying, if I were, this is the whole object, all about destroying the balls. Oh, okay.
Taking a big sharp object and cutting the balls in half.
Yep. Slicing and dicing. Did not do that. But you know what?
Some sunflower seeds. Just get a new bag and dump these in there so I don't have to reach. Just get a new bag and dump these in there so I don't have to reach.
Why don't you eat like peanuts or something?
Peanuts. I mean, we do sometimes. Sometimes we get a bag of peanuts. I like to suck. I like to suck on the seeds.
We say May. How is you, sir? All right, so what is this? Now that we've destroyed
Peanut butter.
all the balls here.
Yeah, I like it. I like peanut butter. Can I get some more water too? Water? Yeah, some water.
All right, so what just happened here? Weeping. There we go. Did not do that. Enter Abigail. All right, cool. What is this? Mm-hmm. Ass kicking realm. Have zero idea. Thank you for your support. Never been here. What can we use? Nothing. Excuse me? Maybe you think we could talk this through a little bit?
Nope. Time to die.
I'm not I'm not geared to do this fight.
You're not geared to do any fight.
Hey, you're funny. You got jokes.
Can't kill the tree guy. Can't kill that guy. Need to work on your skills, bro.
It's not skill. It's number one. I surely take America.
Don't you remember what Knox told you before? This game isn't just about levels and stats. Sometimes
I
it's
heard
just
that.
about your skill.
You still got to be able to take hits.
Or dodge them.
Can't dodge them. I don't have the
Yes, you
gear to dodge
can.
them. I can't dodge them. I'm too heavy.
Well, lose some weight.
I'm a fat ass like you.
Oh, I can stop, drop, and roll on a dime.
You could stop, drop, and roll on a dime. Is that what you said?
Yep. That's how agile I am. Be surprised, you'd be shocked how agile for a big guy I am.
Mm-hmm. Only at the dinner table. All right.
Yeah, like Mace said, kill or be killed. Right now, you're being killed. You're in a world full of alphas and you're being a beta.
I am Alpha
I'm a,
1.
no, you're the Zeta. You're the Zeta one.
I'm Alpha 1. Geared like Gears of War. Got to do this whole feminist act all over again. Cut up all the balls in the area.
Just run by them.
Get rid. I don't. They give me XP and rune fragments. Ruin
You
fragments.
just lose it because you die.
No, you can. Well, you keep the fragments. You don't lose fragments.
You lose
And
XP.
I picked my XP back up because it was outside of the boss. Oh look, it's bell bottom. Okay. Whack a minute. Yeah, look at that big sword sucker.
I can't wait to play this game so I can show you how it's done by an expert.
Dude, I did not.
He's about to ass carve you with his sword.
So,
Hey!
got some pants. Why are these guys glowing?
Because they're eager to be killed. They're like spirit warriors.
Oh, they blink. Huh? How about that?
Better at riding and whacking. I'll take credit for that strategy.
Oh, wrong side. It would be better not to ride in between them. Wouldn't you say? What's up, bro?
Oh, I'm lagging. Oh, everybody here enjoy your mini deaths. We got Mace, we got Chip. Who we missing? Who we missing tonight?
Mm-hmm. All right, that's over there. We're standing. Do all of this. Let's check this. Mhm.
You open your door again.
She's trying to jump out. That's what hostages do. Try to jump out of the vehicle. You know, those old truck driving serial killers. Right?
What?
Said that's what kidnap victims by truckers do. They try to hop out.
That's why you don't give them a door handle.
Is that what you? Is that the technique? I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. I have an electric switch that I can press on my side, and it'll shoot two bolts into the door so they can't open it. That'll keep them from jumping out. Only, only when I'm done with them, I'll let them jump.
You let them jump.
Yeah, yeah. After I'm going like 80 miles per hour,
That way.
then I let them think that they're escaping. That way, I never get caught for murder.
I'm thinking you're. I'm thinking the only body that's going to be in that scenario is going to be yours.
Oh yeah.
I can feel it in my bones.
I might have to
Yeet.
jump away from my wife.
Gonna poison ya, boy. Fort Church, America, or was that America? That was America, right? America,
Yeah, America.
America, America. Spelled different, but it's America. All right. All right. So we need to run down the coast. We need to go south. Not going. That woman was insane in there. So I got away a little bit. We need to explore. Oh, what is that? Hey, baby. How you doing? What brings a nice girl like you to a place like that?
I don't think she's gonna hug you.
How I finally can return to our home bathed in rays of gold. This isn't the huggy woman. It's not huggy.
Or maybe she'll let you do something else.
Oh man, you're a perv. Oh my god. Oh my god. You did not say that.
Maybe she'll polish your weapon for you.
Wow, bro. Been in a truck too long. Man. Have been in a truck too long.
I mean, wouldn't that be a better alternative than having to go to the blacksmith to upgrade your weapon?
Well, have some ghost on the hill hone my weapon for me? Is that what?
No.
Quit drinking, dude. Rest. I guess I gotta rest since I'm drinking all my stuff.
She's gonna teach you how to summon different
Oh,
spirits now.
it's a merchant shack. Cool. All right.
Oh, maybe you could buy spirits from her to use.
Another guy with a fishing pole. Well, then hey, it's a Enoch.
Oh, like in the Geico commercial.
Right. Let's see what you got. Let's view your goodies. Your goodies are lantern. Oh, I need to get one of those, dude. I'm so tired of walking around in the dark. And my horse has headlights and I don't. What up?
At least your horse has headlights.
Yeah, my horse has headlights, dude. No, wandering miles an hour.
Well, I guess that's better than having an ass light
Well, yeah, all right,
or
here we
tail
go.
light. I mean tail
You,
lights. Tail
you
lights.
and your fascination, festering bloody finger. Oh, you can invade somebody's world? You know, Shep, I never thought of it that way. But that definitely could have been the first Ford Mustang. Wait, exceedingly rare to find. 1,000 for 5 of them. That reinforced armaments up to +6. Keys used to break one imp statue seal.
Oh, it's just a tractor.
What is this?
You know, seen a
It's
tractor in the
Headhunter.
medium. I was like, oh shit, a cop.
They're on to you. Sacrificial twig.
Just a, just a known tractor.
Will be lost on death in place of ruin. So you lose a twig instead of ruin.
There you
Wandering
go.
mausoleum. So what's good with a wandering mausoleum? Boom. I'm gonna buy one of these, dude. I need one of those. What we sell?
Can't get.
Dude. So I can sell these for 10 runes a piece. 5,000 runes worth. Nice.
What is it?
So you
Wait, what are you
sell.
selling?
So I can sell crafting material.
Oh,
So like I
sure
got
you want to do that? Because then
590.
you're gonna have to go farm all that again when you want to
No,
craft.
no, no. It's good good knowledge to have. I didn't know you could
Yeah,
sell. Well, I figured you could
if you're
sell
just
them,
trying to level up.
but like a lot of this stuff it is common. Like this row of fruit, it's real common stuff. So that's like almost 6K in runes right there. That's 500. I've got hundreds of stuff. So almost 2 grand, 1,800. Because I just roll around picking up everything. That is nice to know.
Yeah, but I mean,
405.
you don't really need runes that desperately, do you? I would just
No,
save the crafting
no, I mean,
materials so that way.
no, yeah, yeah. Well, there's nothing I could craft actually at the moment
Yeah.
that I need because I already looked.
And coat your blades with poison so you do more damage. You bleed and poison everything, so it does double the damage.
I probably could. Do you lose that on death?
What?
Do you lose stuff like that when you die?
No, I don't think so. I don't see why you
All
would.
right. Let's see. Inventory. What is that? Oh, never use it. Golden seed ticket. Bait. Oh, I need to find that other medallion. I know where that's why that left. I wanted to go to some place and I couldn't go, but I only have half of the medallion. All right. Alleviates buildup and cures poison. It's an incantation. I can't use it because my face is too low. That's spellcaster stuff. Grants affinities and skills to an armament. Oh, I would have to. I wouldn't do that inventory. I don't think. Let's see. Equipment. Excuse me. Equipment. Oh no, wait. It's here. Switch Y. Anti-dragon effect. Flamethrower. But that's only for like one piece of equipment. Alright. To bottom. Let's do that.
Send it, man.
Oh, that's wicked. Okay then. I wonder if I could do it to like my other weapon. I would go farm that crap. All right, power up.
All right. I will be right back. I'm almost here to delivery.
All right. What happened? What happened? All right. All right. Where my flaming sword go? Didn't I do that? And my flaming sword is gone. All right, then. All right, dude. Let's see what you got. Let's see. Let's see what you got. You know, hit hard. Chump. Some boots. Holy crap, that guy's fast. Oh, somebody in a tower. Okay. All right, bro. Try this again. Well, you can't throw that far. Ain't got nobody left to call. How do we get up there? Other way. That way. Uh, Trolley guys. Everybody just have oh, okay. Like a boa. You gonna call? Now you pissed me off. Where you at? Oh, up there. Okay. Alright. Right there. Come on, dude. Did somebody just fall? Oh no. It's the guy on a horse. Cool. You stay up here. Transporter trap. Nice. All right, where the hell am I? Really? Oh, turn this off. Okay. I don't know where I'm at. I'm assuming that's an elevator. It doesn't go anywhere. All right then. Let me guess. Big guy awakened. Try right and then seek critical hit. Can't be here. All right, let's do this. Kugo, I don't have. I have one. You secretary, yes. Oh, nope. Yes. Guy wakes up. All right, bro. All right, bro. That's how we gonna play this. I done stole your shit. Now you're gonna come fall in here. Yes, you are. Where you going? Need you to come over here. Come on. Come on. Come to daddy. Can't come down here? Really? Yeah, okay. Hmm. How do we handle this guy? How do we handle this dude? You just gonna lay down, go to sleep? Excuse me. All right. Hey, how you doing? You got a package for you. Did you order a pizza? No. Mm, I don't want to target you, dude. I don't want to target you. Just. Oh yeah, that did a lot of damage. All right. Wow, bro. Really? Huh. You can't go past there. You can't reach past halfway up the second step. Might be time to try to craft something. Can't burn me. Not from there. All right, now you just playing. All right, you can't reach past here. Attacking with the bow, I don't have. Here we go. Come on. You can't reach past here. I got nothing to throw at you. Do the extra swipe. I just going back. Dude, it would take me all day to kill you. All day. You can't reach me here anyway. Oh, you did hit me there. All right. Maybe the end of the steps. Good to know. Can you hit me from behind you? You're faking it. Come forward, back up, swing. All right, let's. I'm kind of stuck. You bigger than me, dude. Just come on. All right, we're gonna let you reset. You reset. I'm just gonna stand here. You reset. Psych. Go stand there. You go stand there. Stand over here. Wait, what? It's a dragon. No kidding. Killed by big crossbow, maybe? Alright. So we stand. Is over here. Nothing. Oh, he swings. That'll hurt too. This might not work either. No, that doesn't work. Because you can go through everything, huh? Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? I can't use it because he's not dead. Where'd he go? Elvis has left the building. Dude. Dude. Where did you go? Alright, totally. One more hit or would have killed you. Okay, okay. Alright. Well, that's fine. Get him. Oh. Our grace is all over. Why upgrade? Alright, I gotta kill that guy. Did I do this? Actually, where am I? I'm not really done. Oh, I gotta go to. So, I was here? Believe. We're gonna. The guy fell off the belt. No. It's not where I want to go, but. Where was I along the coast? Over here?
I think I probably fucked like 8 NBA players for the record. Okay, because I do have a list in my phone. Now, in that video, what I was trying to do was say, hey, if I wanted a baby for all of the wrong reasons, I could have several by now. But instead of, saying that, I tried to make a group of people look really bad. And after that, I made myself look even dumber because I tried to put some people down and I really just made myself look like a clown. So it's like, oh, athletes are so dumb. They don't use a condom. Oh my God. Well, I'm not using a condom. So what does that make me? So that's kind of a little bit more context. I mean, of course, I'm not going to go on and try to say, hey, you guys, this is what I really meant by it, because you guys are going to think that was my plan all along.
Right, this is where
I'm
I
a
need
big
the other
fish, so
seal.
I'm going to pull a big fish as well. It's just that simple. So in terms of
I need
burning the
other
bridge and
seal.
oh my God, who's not gonna want me? I mean, I'm not worried about that. That's one less heart for me to break. If I intimidate
Still
you,
in there.
good. Leave me the fuck alone.
But so you're saying in that old video that people keep
Balance
referencing that
curve.
basically you were talking about how there's
Think
a
it
lot of
was
stupid ass athletes out here who will fuck you in no condom, yada yada, and then your situation that you got into a couple of years later basically seemed to mirror that
It
in
aged
a lot of people's.
badly. I was like, oh God, I all these things that I've been doing, all the people I've been talking to, like, I thought that my child's father was my last stop.
Just
And again,
saying.
if I'm crazy for thinking a 23-year-old
I-
basketball
I'm
player is gonna
now
marry me,
lost. I
then
don't
I'll just
know
be
where I
that.
was.
But it just didn't work out, and you know, I'm just gonna stand on what I gotta stand on. Now, what I'm about, as far as I mean, there are some women who feel empowered in modesty, just as some are empowered by twerking on a table in a club. And that's okay. That doesn't make your daughter any less than or a whore because she has a different way of expressing herself.
See, but I never called you a whore.
Well,
and it'd be wrong for me to
what I'm
call-
saying,
he calls you a hoe.
Well, but I think
looking at it.
but the
I'm just playing.
context in which you were like, I don't know if I want to put my daughter on a Britney Renner video. I think one could probably allude to, okay, there's some negative connotation behind me where you wouldn't want my daughter to be exposed to that.
because it's what you put out to the world. You feel me? So what
You named one video in
No,
2018,
but
but
I'm-
have you
I'm
listened to my
not-
other videos?
I've been watching
Is
stuff.
there anything in the Kevin Samuels interview that you wouldn't want your 12-year-old daughter to see?
No,
Because I don't see her saying anything that I
in
think
the
is
Kevin
crazy.
in the Kevin Samuels video, I said, okay, she's what we talked about when you first came here. You said, I really do believe you want to be in a relationship, and I really do feel like you want to look. Yeah.
That's no military secret. Of course I do.
I mean,
Love
but
is
do,
my
that's what I'm
Achilles
saying.
heel.
But do you feel like that those videos and other stuff you did a long time ago is coming back to haunt
what?
you right now? Coming, you know what I'm saying? From your previous relationship, you said that you wanted that to be your last relationship, but
the
do
one
you
where
think
you
all
go
that shit is coming back to haunt
down
you, and you thinking in his
God.
head, he like, man, fuck her. She really ain't gonna fuck with me like that at the end of the road, so I'm gonna just do me.
Yeah, I've been here.
I don't think it's coming back to haunt me. I mean, I stand on everything I said and did. I don't regret anything I've done, anything I've said. That's just that. So I think one of the biggest.
So how did that relationship end? Did you cheat on him or he cheated on you?
He wanted to get freaky, and she said, I'm
Nigga,
not
let
going
her
to put
talk.
up with that.
No, I've said before, he's a good person, not a good partner in my personal experience, and that's just not something that I'm willing to sign up for. And I know a lot of people watching this have their
Tell
opinions
him.
about me, but there are so many women that would have just stayed because of the stability. This isn't about a check for me. I had everything I could ever want. I lived in a $1.6 million home. I got to drive the Bentley Bentayga. I had a $15,000 limit on a credit card. Like, you could do what I wanted to do. Okay? So for me, why would I want to leave my family, not have the matching pajamas on Christmas with who I thought was going to potentially be my husband? And if I was about a bag, don't you think I don't know, maybe would have planned my escape a little bit more strategically? Like, why would I go through with that? Because like I said, like, I've been with a lot of guys that people love. And yes, like, there have been people that I'm like, if I wasn't on birth control, didn't take a plan B, I'd have probably a few kids right now. So I think people really need to put their minds, like, just think for a second. Why would I leave? Because money is not enough for me. It never will be enough for me. I believe in true love.
And let's be real,
that's
she
just
can
that.
make her own money.
I believe that.
You can make
Yeah.
your own money. It ain't
And
like you're,
I've been
you know?
making my own. Thank
Right,
you,
yeah.
Adam. I've been making my own money for almost a decade now. So
This is
for a
not the
man,
guy.
for me to have to be sat down for 9 months, my skin was a mess. Hair was thinning. My stomach, like, I couldn't even function. Like, being pregnant, I was miserable. It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
It is not easy.
It is
It's
not a
easy.
joke.
Not easy at all.
It's
That
not
gets,
a joke.
that gets lost in this conversation.
no,
It's
that's
called
the truth. That's
having
the
a
truth.
baby is not just
That's-
this fun little
No,
thing.
That's the
you
truth.
do,
That's the
yeah.
and
truth.
I'll tell you right now, all those mom pages, all these women who kind of like it, they
this
glorify
isn't
the
where I
baby
was.
mama
I
lifestyle.
was
This shit is
violating.
not sweet. If I didn't have
Be
my
over
mom helping me,
here.
I wouldn't be able to do what I need to do to make money for my child.
No.
So I think that's why for me it is hurtful to think like,
Alright,
oh wow,
that
like
might
if
be
you're
it.
just about money. It's like, dude, come on now. If I'm an investor, why
This
would I go
girl
for someone
had
who's
the-
just breaking into the
looking at a
NBA?
tower.
I don't think
Think
that you,
about it.
I don't
I mean-
think that you about money though. I didn't think that was from the start.
So
that
what do
was
you
about
think I'm
money.
about then?
The clout.
the clout.
Yeah, I think that you do this shit for views, you do this shit for clicks. Cause like, look, I watch your Kevin Samuel shit, right? I feel like you articulated yourself well. You said some real shit, and I was like, I fuck with it. But then you do something like you'll go to the game and be like, hide your kids or something like that, right? Because it's all about the clout.
Was
you
that
playing
you
the
trying out
narrative.
the trolling persona?
That's what I'm saying.
But then, because I think then you might have realized like, oh,
You playing
everybody's taking everything I say super serious,
Yes.
so maybe I can't be
Yeah,
the troll.
people are literally okay. So for me, I get what you're saying. First of all,
You playing the game.
Well, I think because when things started to unfold, and my child's father went on there and said he was faking it all along. Like when that tweet went off, there was a lot that came behind that, and I told delete that shit, right? I'm gonna air this bitch the fuck out right now. So it was like, no, seriously, like delete that shit. So it kind of put me in a position where I either fired back and like really just aired all our dirty laundry out, our grievances and everything, or I kept quiet. I just gave birth. Like my child was 2.5 months old. I'm not thinking about running to social media and clearing my name. I also had no idea that it was going to spiral and people were really going to run with this predator. Like he was groomed. Like, oh my God, like she's just an evil ass bitch. Look at this video from 2018 that she said. Like, I had no idea that was gonna unfold.
I think that what happened, honestly, is that there was such an appetite for somebody that they could kind of like put into that role, because this is a thing that everybody knows happens, is that basic bitches try to trap rappers and athletes with babies. And then as soon as they see you guys break up and they're able to take a tweet and take an old video, etc., and put it together to spin the narrative that this is what Brittany Renner's all about, people just had to go for it. It was like the easiest million views you'll ever get on a video at that moment was making a video that's like, look at what a gold digger Brittany Renner.
But I feel like you should have just, be like, you know what, I am trying to get these niggas for their money. Fuck you.
But
you know
she's
what I'm saying?
but that's not really her.
She thought you found true love.
But those first eight basketball players, that wasn't no true love. You was trying to get some money out the niggas.
No, she didn't have a baby with him.
That's why I feel like, looking into it, assuming you was trying to get money out those niggas. So it's like, okay, fuck those first. So when did you realize, you know what, I ain't trying to do that shit no more. I need a family and I need to settle down.
I just want to know, are y'all okay?
He's deranged. He's lost his mind. I'm convinced.
Okay.
Yeah, because you wanted the money, but then you didn't want the money. Now you want to settle down.
Wait. Let me be mediator. Let me be mediator.
No, let me reflect.
Go ahead.
This ain't no fucking monologue, okay? So listen, you're sitting there assuming that it's been about for money. Okay, so just listen, because you learn more when you listen, okay? So I've been doing this shit for almost a decade. So 10 years later, people are still talking about me. I'm still relevant, okay? So that's that. I've always had my own money, okay? There's that. When you're single, you do single things. And one of those things that you do is called dating. And guess what? When it doesn't work out, you move on. I don't know why this is some great fucking revelation that you guys like to judge women for, but if something doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So for you to say, well, you're trying to get money from these niggas, I've never had a sugar daddy. I've never accepted money. I don't even like men, and he knows what, when me and him came with Tiana, I don't even like men enough to even accept help from them. So, but that's not something you know about me, and that's okay, because I don't put all that out there, but I stand for something. I've been an independent bad bitch my whole life.
What do you do for money?
What do I do for money?
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. I wrote a book. I've acted in a couple shows. I do social media posts. I also get paid to do hosting. That's a quick bag. And there's different avenues that I'm trying to do now with podcasting, with skincare, different things that I'm doing. So I make legitimate money. So I don't know why, like, I'm befuddled. It just is like, why try to discredit what I'm doing?
Why do people want to put you in that role?
Like, you want me to just, it's been about money for you. What made you decide?
I told you from the get-go, it's not about, I don't think you want a monetary game, because through the years, you probably had people
big
that have
ballers with big bank accounts.
Okay, and we know there's a lot of ballers that are not on the scene that will be willing to do whatever for you. If money was your goal, you went the stupidest route to go get money. So I don't think it's monetary game for you. I think, once again, it's clout. I really think like the person that you are on the inside is not what you put out to the world. You put bullshit out to the world, probably because you either trying to defend yourself or you don't want to be bullied, but you really want to be a good woman. You want a family. You want to be held down and shit. So I feel like you kind of trapped and you self-destructive with yourself.
I wouldn't say self-destructive. I feel like I almost had to either respond and tell the whole truth, which, to be honest, like, this is about my family. Like, my son has his father's name. So this was a lot deeper for me than just putting out screenshots or trying to degrade my child's father. I don't stand for that. I'm not one of these bitter ass baby mamas. I love my child's father. That's why I had a baby with him. So I felt like I could either tell the whole truth or just lean into the villain role. Now, you know, I love.
So that's why I said you playing the game.
No, but I accept it as it comes because I'm not willing to break down every little thing that happened. And maybe I'll write it in a book. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll talk about it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But as of right now, no, I have no desire to tell people my side of the story. My child was 2.5 months old and I was kicked out of our house. What the fuck do you guys want me to say? What do you want me to do?
I mean, the super generic version of it that I think we can all guess is that you, at a certain point, were just like, no, I'm not going to accept you fucking other girls. And I mean, I think that's a pretty reasonable thing for any woman to say, right? Like, people can make the argument of like, oh, look, he's a basketball player. He's super successful. You should just let him fuck other girls. Some women would do that, and that's fine. But why would why would anybody take issue with you making that decision?
It's the way that everything comes out. Like I said, you're real self-destructive, in my opinion, because like when prime example, I watch a Kevin Samuels thing, right? I noticed you really don't come from, you live with your grandparents, correct?
I was raised by them, yes.
You was raised by your grandparents, right? So like you really you learning love as you go and stuff like that. You wasn't taught love, and I don't feel like you had the people in your household to sit there and teach you what it was like to be a so-called good woman out here, right? So
that's a bold statement.
No,
Would you agree with that?
I don't agree with that at all. I feel like
you didn't even let me get my point across.
But you're saying that. I mean, saying that because she didn't grow up with her parents is a pretty big assumption.
But not just singling her out though. I feel like I ain't grow up in a household where both my parents was there. So when it came to me dealing with women, guess what? I was playing around and I thought this shit like that was cool until a woman told me, I want somebody to treat your daughter the same way that you treat me. Then I'm like, damn, I started looking at shit differently. I'm not singling you out. What I'm saying is with the self-destruction thing, it's like you play one role, you'll say something real dope and they'll be like, oh, okay, I understand her. I can insinuate with that, and then you'll go on there and be like, you'll go in front of the football game and say, oh, hide your kids or whatever, or you'll go do something else that's an antic that make people, you taking the villain role. It's like I can't feel sorry for you or empathize with you, but then you go do some bullshit like this. You feel me? You playing both sides of the coin, and you trying you're not understanding why people are coming at you.
No,
you bringing that on yourself.
Oh no, I never said that. Oh, trust me. I accept it as it comes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not boo-hooing over here. I mean, honestly, I'm booked, busy, and blessed, sweetheart. So for me, this is just more so like
it's clout.
But
you on a PR run right now, right?
No, I'm actually not.
But you going to podcast to podcast to podcast. You got a point. You doing something for monetary gain. Whether this is to start your own podcast after that, we understand it. All I'm saying is own the fucking game, because you seem like somebody that's actually a dope person. You don't have to do the antics to get your point across.
I think she gets that though. We were just talking about the trolling was kind of a bad idea.
But that's what I'm saying. Fuck the trolling, trim the fat. You got what it takes. You don't have to do all the bullshit. That's all I'm saying. You don't seem like a bad person to me.
Well, thank you. That's nice.
Why do they have free PJ T-shirts? Like, does he get to see his child when he wants to?
Okay, so me and you.
Okay.
What's up?
And he's the one with the most kids who you would think would be the most sensitive about this.
I'm asking what the motherfuckers want to.
They want to know that
They
though.
want to know.
We literally split time.
I am that nigga.
You doing a lot, but we literally do a week on and a week off.
Yeah.
If you guys must fucking know. So if you really followed and gave a fuck about our story, and if PJ couldn't see his son, then you would see that almost every day he will post his son when he has him.
Why the fuck they keep saying free PJ?
I have that's the
because
fucking
people care way
question.
more about this narrative of blaming the girl than they do about the actual facts of the story. And I think that's like the most overwhelming thing about all this is that, I mean, Brittany barely said anything and she got put in this role, because normally the chicks that
She
you
put
see
herself in
doing
that
this
role, though.
are
No,
nobody ass
man.
girls, so you have nothing to really like be mad at. She's already a public
more
figure,
clothes
so as
again.
soon as they can kind of slot her in, oh look, she got
What?
an NBA relationship that didn't work out. It's like boom,
more clothes.
antichrist.
But
We're gonna
then-
just use
No,
her
but you-
as
you
the
went on
example
live.
of this
No,
thing.
but listen, let me. Okay.
You went on
let-
live
let-
right after that and was just like,
Yes,
I don't
cuz.
give a fuck. It is what it is. I'm living my truth. It is.
I never went on live. I did a video that
Gotta
was,
be close.
you know, that was
That's all you is.
premeditated, obviously. So
Thump.
you keep saying like, oh,
Yeah.
like first of all, I don't need your sympathy. I don't care. You guys don't give a fuck what I went through when I was
Alright,
pregnant.
let
You
me
guys, and that's why it's like, why would I sit here and?
It's not about
but
sympathy. I was just saying the
let
role.
me,
Go
let me
ahead.
talk.
Go ahead.
Okay, I let you talk. You
You're
let me
right.
talk.
You're right. Go ahead.
Oh, double up.
You
huh?
keep saying, "Oh, well, she put herself in that
Yeah.
role." From the
it's just
first
saying we
time
got
I really
plenty of time
even
to get
had
there.
a story on TMZ, I was put in a villain role. I was accused of claiming that I was pregnant by Colin Kaepernick, which I never did. I never said that. So from the very beginning, for whatever
You pretty
reason,
well told me
I
that
was put in a
my next
villain role,
pickup's
and I
gonna
had
be
just
up
got
here,
out of a
so.
4-year relationship and was a good girl, but I did take pictures of my
What the
body,
fuck?
right? A good woman, I
Can't
guess.
like that.
So
Been fucking
I guess it's just
turning
really
for, like, the
strange
last
for
fucking
me
10
to
minutes.
be because of my silence, and I didn't air him out like all the stuff that's going on with DaBaby and Danny
Oh, you
Lay.
talking to the
Because I
king?
didn't air him
Yeah.
and put screenshots, then it kind of like my silence made it seem like I was guilty. So
Mm-hmm.
then it's like, okay, I still don't want to tell you guys my motherfucking business because you don't fucking know me. And I'm not going to sit here and try to get you guys to understand the essence of who I am. We could sit here and talk all day and you have a better idea, but you still don't know. My
okay.
heart is my greatest asset, okay? So that's why it's like, I'm not here to really defend myself. I know what comes behind this. I know, like I said, I saw Takashi
just take-
do something I ain't
I'm
never seen
beating
done on
on him
social media
forever.
before in the way. I'm not talking about he got to accept what come behind that, but I'm talking about the way that he marketed, the way he moved. It's like social media is not real life. Let me finish. It's not real life. So I honestly, I could wake up every day and give you guys the best of me, all of me, and you still won't have a clue. So you know what? I want to have fun. This is my playground. I accept it as it comes. And when I said hide your sons, your son could be 50, your son could be 18. Hide that motherfucker. And honestly, I was already just kind of just beating you to the punchline. Everyone was already saying that in other stuff. So when I went to the game with my friend Gina, hey Gina, when I went to the
Really? Her? Wow. That's amazing.
That's why
Anyway.
Gina came in here dressed
Yeah,
up.
yeah. But no.
But so that's
Go
why.
ahead.
So that's why I'm saying
I'm
like
on you.
I'm not. I really am not. I don't care about. You guys don't want to empathize with me anyways because I've already been dehumanized. So it's just like, hey, you know what? Like I'm gonna have fun. I have a great sense of humor. I can take a joke. I can take a dick, and let's just keep it moving.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I wasn't saying it like that. What I'm saying is when you put yourself in that role, right? When somebody's saying something bad with you, you embrace that and you put something out else negative with it that make people be like, oh, this is the type of woman that she is. You're painting the picture of who you are to the internet. You're not doing it right. I feel like if more people watch your Kevin Samuels interview, they'll be like, I understand her a little more. You feel me?
Yep. Let me ask a question about that. So I watched you on the Kevin Samuels interview, and for the most part, it didn't seem very contentious. It seems like, you want to be in a relationship, you believe in the family unit. His message that he's basically preaching is that family unit is very important, particularly in the black community. And then I saw a tweet
I
where you
kill your
basically said, like,
babies.
Kevin Samuels, you're sort of like raising this army or this audience of like savages. I forget exactly what you said. What was the conflict or the response that came about from that podcast?
That
that
moves pretty
bothered you?
fast.
I mean, I was just like retweeting stuff just to get more people to watch
let
it. But
them
no,
Playing the role,
I
that's
was
it.
I
talking
just
about
like because I mean everyone's entitled to feel how they feel.
The
So
little
I keep
guy
talking about playing
is
this role, but like
T-monster
I mean I welcome
thing.
all
It just
opinions. I don't
takes
shy
too
away
long
from
to
anything,
care.
and anyone's entitled to feel what they feel. But no, I think I was probably just retweeting something just to help promote it. I mean, because
Put
even
poison on
with
your
academics, there was some wild
I don't
stuff he was
have
saying. And I was just
poison.
retweeting shit like and reposting it because all of these people, academics. Kevin Samuels, like these are people that I was really excited to meet, and that like I believe in what they're doing, and I wanted to help push it and get their views for them. So yeah, no, I don't have any.
I'm just
I
gonna
love
get.
Kevin Samuels. He's like
I can make
everything
a
in one
whole
person. He's
bunch
dope.
of rooms
Right.
here.
He's
I
giving
love
Red
his
Bull too
message.
much free promo. I gotta say that though. What the hell is that about? I know they ain't giving him that shit for free.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Don't judge.
Maybe. But yeah, so you walked away from the Kevin Samuels one thinking that was a decent conversation. Were you okay with that? Was the academics one more toxic from your perspective? I noticed you got a little upset. I only watched the first hour, so I might have missed some more additional
I watched
context.
it.
You thought I got upset with him?
Well, when he what did he call
He called your son a cash grab.
basically
Yeah,
that
that
upset
was.
you.
I think that was the only thing that I mean. All
And he
the
said you were a side chick pussy.
Yeah, he said that as well.
But-
But honestly, that's why I can sit down and just listen to people because
Oh, yeah.
you're allowed to feel how you feel. I'm not
Right.
I'm not here to like change your mind. I mean, he had his mind kind of made up about me. I have nothing but respect for academics. He has a lot of amazing stuff going on. But yeah, I mean, he's allowed to feel that way. I know a lot of men feel the way he feels. I don't agree, but I don't have to disrespect him just because I don't agree with what he said. Like, you call me side chick pussy. Like, I'm not going to degrade you or call you names or bring up stuff that you've done because, again, my biggest message is it's not about judgment. It's about understanding. So, yeah, people are going to call my son all these things. And like I said before, my son's going to see all those videos, and he's also going to see me here on the front line. And he's going to be like, wow, my mom was really that bitch and was not afraid and stood in her truth. And that's why I think now, because Prince has been wanting me. He has a lot of amazing.
I do, baby.
First things first in this video, I'm giving you a pro tip to eliminate back pain. See, as everybody knows, this is like my favorite recharge spot, right here in between these cushions. And how I got to get in actually this spot is like a friend of mine, classically
come on.
Swedish
Are you
guy,
some kind of
arm wrestler. I
vampire?
was complaining to him about back problems. And he said, Devin, are you doing a lot of time sitting on your couch? And I said, yes, of course I am. And he said, are you like bent up a little bit more and then like your legs are straight? And I said, yes, a lot of time. He said, well, that's no good. So now I put my head in between these pillows like this, and I feel like I get stronger about 3 times as quick were I sitting normally. So that's my pro tip for you today. Oh, the work is just about done. Just about done. I'm deep into my taper now. It's easy days from now until I pull Levon. And party arm, you can see, regular arm. And then look what this thing has become.
Okay.
It's just sickening. It's just sickening. I hope it's enough. We'll see soon. I've done everything I can. Everything I could do, I've done. Now it's kind of just time to basically let everything come together. Today, I just wanted to talk quick about some of the,
Good
talk about some of the
idea, right?
matches that are on the King of the Table card with me. And yeah, and maybe a little something else.
These guys give you like
Marcio
150
versus
a piece.
Irakli is on the King of the Table
Really
card.
not hard to count.
I think it's maybe the opener. I'm not sure. So cool. Marcio is actually the first name on the Legacy Hammer. The guy is just incredible. He's been at the top of the game, the top of the arm wrestling game for like 3 decades. He is, they call him the Phenom. I mean, he is.
I keep forgetting about that group thing.
He can arm wrestle everywhere. He's as
Good boys, sorry
explosive
about
as
that.
they come, and he has a.
Nah, you're all right. Everything okay?
Yeah, dogs.
Uh-oh. Just a bad stomach. Ate something wrong.
Nah, there's something going on. I don't know. I was trying to get him to the bed tomorrow. He's just pooping blood everywhere.
Oh, boy. That's not good. Must say it's something not good for him. I hope he didn't swallow like one of his toys or something, did he?
Nah. It's an old dog. He didn't really do much.
Are your dogs hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
phenomenal long game as well. He has no apparent weaknesses. Top of the pile, world level arm wrestler, who's almost 50 now, and looks great. Looks as good as ever. Maybe even his best. Hard to say. Against the young stud Irakli, who is
Bets aren't getting any
Lavon's
cheaper
training
these
partner.
days, are they?
Dude, that's outrageous.
Very interesting on
So
where
the best
you
thing I
put
could say
these
is you go to
guys.
your like
There's a
local
lot of kind of
SPCA, and they usually
stops
have
in
the best
between. So
price.
obviously there's Todd Hutchings, and Todd Hutchings is just a
You know,
total
charge your arm of it.
hero, you know. Like, there
Society
really
for the
aren't a lot of Todd
Prevention of
Hutchings out there
Cruelty
where you know
is
fit
your
and fit better.
Society for the Prevention
Marcio
of
and
Cruelty to
Todd,
Animals, or let's just say your local
I've
animal
always thought that they're
shelter,
very
right?
close. Very
You know, when they got strays, people call, and dogs and whatever, the animal gets picked up, where they take them. So they usually have good deals, like feral cats, which are like wild cats. They'll spay 'em for nothing. And then like your cat, they're usually $15 to spay them. Shots that'll cost you like $300 and stuff for your dog, you can get for like $120 like total.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I
Depends
don't go with a private vet, because I mean these are real vets that are there. They volunteer like time and stuff at the animal shelter, and that's why you don't pay out the ass for shit. For instance, my dog that I had to put to sleep, right, Sasha, years ago, she was neutered, right? And she got an infection when in her uterus, and basically it fills with full of pus, and she might have had like 12 pounds of pus in it, even though she was neutered. And you only knew because she had like a foul smell to her, you know? And she looked like she was pregnant. And I knew she wasn't pregnant 'cause she was spayed. She was getting fat like she was pregnant. So, and you gotta go have them remove the uterus because they'll die from like sepsis, like sick shock type shit. You know, because they can get 10 pounds of pus in them, and that just fucking kills them, you know, or more. Um,
Oh wow. Okay.
yeah. So, we brought her to the doctor. Well, I called around, and they wanted like $1,300 for that surgery. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. So if I don't have $1,300, you know, my dog dies. I thought that was ludicrous, and I actually found that it would do it for like 200. So just to show you the same fucking surgery.
Oh yeah.
You know, depending on the
Go look
vet.
up to see what repairing ACL on a dog is. It's fucking
I don't know.
insane. Yeah, you're talking like
It's
upwards. Sometimes they quoted me for $5,000. Like,
yeah, and
who
you
can
know
do
what's
that, dude?
sad?
Are you crazy?
These vets are supposed to be like animal lovers to get into practice because they love animals and all that. So if somebody doesn't pay them
Staying
$5
in for the
grand,
money.
you just but I'm saying that animal is just suffering.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? I'm
they're like,
sorry,
fucking
Chef.
go figure it out.
Yeah, it's like, oh, fuck the suffering. We don't care if the animal hurts or whatever. You know, it's
Man, at
like
the end
we'll
of the
fix
day,
it
it's
if you
like
pay me.
it's their time, you know.
Yeah, but it don't cost them that much money, dude. It takes them most of their surgeries at the most will take them an hour. It's not like humans. There's a lot less. You know, surgeries for a human costs more because there's all kinds of regulations and shit. You know, hospital fees. You know, for practice, being used in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of overhead with a regular doctor. That's man, like you can have a surgery in the trunk of your car. I mean, that's not regular. You know, so it's not like they have all this overhead. So
Man,
I find
my
most of
uncle
that
owns the
hypocritical.
second largest veterinary in Florida or whatever. And he's selling it because it just costs so much money to keep it up. So I don't know how true all that is, but you know, definitely is not as regulated. You can definitely do it for cheap as soon as you get out of a city. But it depends on what you're doing, man. I mean, that ACO repairing thing, that's not an hour or two surgery. That's a 7-hour surgery, man. 6.5-hour surgery.
So I wonder who the doctor is. There's a doctor, and I think he's in Florida.
I'm not.
He's got a
saying they don't
show.
deserve the money they get, but you know, I'm just saying like, you know, I feel like the greed is taking over most
Oh, it
everything
is.
in this.
It is.
Well, you have to
Dentistry,
understand, like,
you name it.
imagine
It
what
used to be,
your insurance
you know,
is for
maybe
that.
they made like $100 off of. Now they're making like $500 off of that thing.
But
You know what I
everything
mean?
costs more, you know. Like,
Well, yeah,
shit
I
rolls
get
downhill.
that. I'm not saying about that, but I'm just saying in like retrospect, it's like what is it, the whole entrepreneur thing? You ever watch Shark Tank?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like you know, it's like, oh, it costs $1 to make, but they're selling it for $20, $19.99.
The market will
Like,
pay for it.
If
Something's
people
only
will
worth
buy
what
it.
somebody will pay for it.
Right.
I understand that, but like that's where it all stems from. Is just, you know, it just
Yeah, but
they just want to make money.
a medical service is a necessity, whether it's for your animal or a person or whatever. So
I
that
mean,
would
but
be.
do you think you have the right to tell somebody what they can do with their time? Like, okay, like for instance, this is a fun moral question. Matt knows I love this shit. Do you think that if you're dying and I'm a doctor, that outside of anything else, right? Like just let's just put you and this person in a gray room on a
There
different
was no
planet.
like moral code law.
Right. So
stating
just
that
a
you had
different
to help
planet. Do you think that that person is obligated to save your life?
So based on the Hippocratic oath that they take in order to qualify to be a
said none of
doctor,
that. No.
that's not even an option for them.
That's why I pre-preface. You're in a gray matter place that's
Yeah,
not
you
Earth,
said-
and you don't need.
Yeah,
It's not talking about
that's
laws or
that's
nothing.
what I was saying. Besides the Hippocratic oath, I couldn't think of the name of it, but
Right.
besides any laws or Hippocratic oath
Right.
or any of that,
Right. It's a moral
anything
question.
goes. Anything goes in this situation, basically.
Right. It's just a moral question, is what it is. Like, I'm getting away from the law stuff. Like, let's not say any of that. Let's just.
Well, I mean,
Do you think you have a right?
person, they're gonna help you.
No. Do you think you have a right? Like, like if you're dying and let's just say I'm a doctor. Do you?
No, I don't have.
No.
I don't have a right.
Okay.
All right, so let me
5 minutes. I don't care.
But I mean, that's a scenario that would never happen because in order for you to be a doctor, you have to meet certain standards and qualifications. So at that point, you technically wouldn't even be a doctor.
Oh, it could definitely happen. That doctor could just say, "Oh man, I didn't realize that guy was dying on that corner. I hit that corner and turned away and just walked off." You know.
All the time.
Yeah, I mean, people. My uncle died in the ER of a heart attack in the middle of the hallway in front of 7 other doctors, telling all 7 doctors that my heart is feeling like it's exploding. I feel like I'm dying. They told him to be quiet. They're going to call the cops on him if he bothers anybody anymore and to go sit back in the room. He then died, passed away in about 15 minutes after that, having a full-blown heart attack in the middle of the ER in an actual ER room. So whose Hippocratic oath got violated? Who's going to jail for that? I mean, you tell me.
Yeah,
because nobody went to jail for that. So to tell me that they can't turn their back or not do something because of their Hippocratic oath, I mean, that's fairy tale land. We don't live in that world. People do bad shit all the time that's not proper and shouldn't happen, and nothing happens to them. So,
so you can't go to jail for like but you can lose your license. You can lose your license, and in fact, if the family of your uncle would have got an attorney,
we
they would
did.
have got buku money for it.
We didn't.
Right?
Nope.
You didn't.
Nope.
You got the wrong attorney. Because you see that all the time now. So you're in a hospital, 7 doctors around.
Oh
and,
man, I wish you knew
know
what
I'm
you.
saying?
I mean, I know this is what you like feel like is how it is, but like for this instance, I mean, all I can do is talk to you about anecdotals, right? So my other uncle, his brother, is the second, also Tampa, Florida, second largest criminal attorney in Tampa, Florida. This guy makes buku crazy money. Okay, this is a cocaine lawyer.
Yeah, right.
So to think that he didn't pay a good enough lawyer or find a good enough lawyer to try and fix this shit for his own brother is ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous to say that I didn't have a good enough or they didn't have a good enough lawyer. That's just insane. So I understand
you could get bad lawyers that charge good fees. My wife worked for a law firm, retired from a accident injury law firm, and the guy she worked with did like federal law as well. And so one of them actually was one of the guys that took down the cigarette industry. So yeah, those guys don't even advertise like your normal, been in an accident.
That's not what, that's not what we're talking about.
You see what I'm saying? These are fucking.
That's not what we're talking about, though. That's nothing to do with what we're talking about. Those are paperwork attorneys. Those are like copyright attorneys, shit like that. Like we don't care about that, right? That's not what's happening. You're actually calling a malpractice attorney that's like literally the 4th largest in the United States to come and work the case with like 7 other lawyers.
I'm saying they did malpractice and everything. In fact, one case that I know of
malpractice, but they.
So
the point is they got away with it.
Yeah, they got away with
because
it.
the law doesn't work the way you think it does. That's my point.
Not always, no.
That's my point. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. Like, you're saying, oh, maybe they were just bad. They're bad lawyers. Like, what? Based on what?
I mean, that's a reasonable assumption, but
90% of lawyers are bad. I will tell you that right now. I know a bunch of educated, got law degree lawyers that are stupid as shit. As stupid as shit. If you pay enough money and you're talking
Amber fired her lawyer in the middle of the court case and then had to hire that random chick in the middle of a court case. It's quite different.
I didn't even watch that case.
Yeah, I'm just
Well, you're using that as like to make a point to say like that. Yeah, look how bad her lawyer did. Well, I mean, she had like she got picked up off the street like with no prep, like against like probably the top anti defamation lawyers in the